Hey guys. Hi Alice. Hello. Thank you all. Hi Virgo. How are you? Y'all better relax this Sunday. Hello, welcome in. Will you share the live? My hands are currently dirty. Cabbage. The streets are on fire, Virgo. What'd you do? Did you do it? Did you cause it? Hey Trip. So I put my cabbage on to boil, the head, right? I let it boil for too long. So now I'm making cabbage roll hot dish. And if you want to argue about that, we'll tussle. Alice, I've gotten like bits and pieces of it, but no, I haven't actually tuned in. I've been working on my bathroom all weekend. Ooh, what flavor cookie dough, though? Let us all judge you. What flavor? It was football day? Oh, chocolate chip? Alright, honeybee. You just a basic basic bitch. So it's thawed. You about to be driving? Golf cart or nah? This girl. So I added some shredded cheese because I just feel like now that I'm making it into a hot dish, we just can add cheese because that just seems acceptable. Last time I made this into a hot dish, I ended up like just freezing Ziploc bags full of it. So then I could take it out as like a microwavable meal, but something I made. Hey, Haley. I think shredded cheese just goes with everything, honestly. Tater tots in a straight line, or do you just throw them on top? That's another question I need answered. I've seen somebody one time just literally throw tater tots on the top and like. Am I making casserole? No, I'm making a hot dish. to come into my chat and ask me if I'm making a casserole. That was crazy business. Hi, Connie. That's what I'm saying, Spill. Did y'all enjoy your weekend? I hope you rest. It's going to be a long week. It's a holiday season, you know. We in the thick of the holiday seasons. What do you mean, what is the difference? The difference in what? Hi, Duck. Does anybody else, like, honestly, has anybody else, or do they make cabbage rolls themselves? Let me get back on track. Chip, get the fuck out of my way. You do? Do you use beef or sausage? They're so good. There's a place in Minneapolis that serves them, and you get 2 cabbage rolls, and then, like, your choice of meat, which are, like, usually, like, some sort of Polish or, like, a Polish sausage, or they have, like, a whole bunch of different flavors, and then their homemade sauerkraut. It's like, I don't know, it's like a buffet, but do your thing. More money. Receipts on what, Malibu? That you're a menace? Hey, Nosy. No, not this year, Connie. Hey, Shelly. I heard you got a shout out today. Well, I heard a shout out for you today, but I don't remember who said it. I can come with you. Well, me and the Minnie, you know, that I don't have a relationship with, pay child support on, and, you know, don't fuck with. We're going Black Friday shopping, so, you know, those are my plans for this weekend. And we'll cook ham and, you know, the things for that evening. Malibu, I just don't think people are adding you. Update the app. Come back. You've been saying this for like 3 days. Hello, Grey Queen. Or Grey Goose. I don't know what it is, but after I reach the age, I think of like 25, 26, if I have like 2 vodka drinks, I have a headache. So that's a no for me. Spill, you know I would in a heartbeat. Because, you know, Spill, you know, you're one of my 5. You're one of my 5. It depends on the live, because if a live creator has their gift goals shut off, you can't take anybody. Love you, Spill. I can't do heartburn. I have every once in a blue moon, and it is like, I don't know how people live with that, because no thank you. Oh, since last update? Shelly, at least you're being like proactive about it. You know what I mean? Like, you know that, like, you're seeking help. Malibu. Hey, Mama Red. Get help because you know you need to be there for somebody, you know? Shelly about to lead me right into my fucking rant for the night. Painted the shower with the like head of the shower or the ceiling with like this copper color, and then I put one coat of the metallic as like an edger to my big mirror. So I did one coat of that, but I gotta go get more because I only had a little tiny like tester size of it. I'll go get that tomorrow so I can put another coat up and put my mirror back up, because who can use the bathroom without a mirror? Thanks, Bill. I absolutely hate painting. Shelly, rant girl, rant. Every single mother fucking cat in this house has primer on them. The audacity. Sugar boob. Yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah, so they helped. No, those fuckers didn't help. I did put the rest of my snow babies on my tree today too. I like started mini projects in between, like trying to let paint dry and stuff. So I got the snow babies. I didn't want to put too much on because I feel like they're too heavy for the tree. And I waited a week because I wanted to see if the cats would leave the tree alone or if they were just gonna fuck it up every day. So I did get some of the snow babies on. Hi, I'm the problem. Hi, girl. Hey. I feel like saying that is like my, okay, bye. I am good. How are you? Grey Goose. My cats legitimately have their own tree, but they attacked that for the first 3 days. Peace. I got all the priming done, and then I got the first layer of the ceiling of the shower done, and then the side of my mirror, and then the cream color. I gotta go buy. I thought I had a paint roller. Allegedly, I do not. So I gotta go get a new paint roller and stuff so I can do the cream color on all the walls. But that, yeah, I got all the priming done and the first layer of the shower. Listen, okay, so the first night, they were like kind of fucking with it. And then I woke up and it was on the floor. And it hasn't ended up on the floor since. That's because when I am home and I see them like looking at it too close or, trying to play with anything, I spray them with the water sprayer I finally decided I was going to use against them. And that seems to work. Except they like to sleep on the like ugly ass fleece tree skirt that I have. Love to sleep on it. I waited to put these, like, I don't even know if they're antique, but my grandmother's ornaments on it because I didn't want these fuckers tipping it over. I am really loving the look, like, at night of this, like, the tree. And I don't know if they were, like, attacking the star or if the star was too heavy. So I had taken it off for now. Because I don't know if it is actually the cats to blame. I'm not sure. Is it? Hold on, let me go turn the music down and I'll show you the snow babies I put on. What you doing, Jim? No, they sleep on the tree skirt. It's the tree skirt, Malibu. Malibu, okay. These are like the little hanging ones. They like clip onto the tree. I know you can't see it, but they just like clip there. So they sit on the branches. So I still have a dozen of these that I didn't put up. Like, she had so many of them. But hold on. These ones are my favorite of the icicles. It's just like a simple little star. And then there's this guy. Another guy that clips on. I just think they're adorable. I don't know how. This one's got a little star he's holding. Let's see. Another squatter. It's like Mallory's on my tree. Sorry. Oh, this one is really pretty too. Hanging from the moon. And then We have this guy. It's holding a little star. Then up here, this is actually like a star itself. And then he's sitting holding little icicle stars. Which one? I'm the problem. Listen, Malibu, my grandma collected snow babies like no other. I think I don't know if you've been in here, but I've shown the ones, like the city ones too. But yes. Oh, and this one has a ball. They're so damn cute. On the belly with star? Yeah, I have there's so many more, but like I don't have, if I had like a big old ass Christmas tree like my grandma used to, they would fit, but I don't, so this is what we work with. Yeah, because I got these ones, like the stand ones. They're hanging out with my dad right now. And then you have the cat's tree. They're such a bunch of ungrateful assholes. Yeah, there was literally a pack of these I found in my box. A pack of these that had never been opened, still had the price tags on it. Like, you see how they have, like, a little tag still on it that my grandma had never even opened. I don't know. I just really like these ones. So, yeah. That's what my tree looks like. My black tree. I'm glad I actually bought this one rather than I was going to order a hot pink one. But I like this one so much better. I don't even know if do they even still sell them? I've never even looked. I just thought that, like, that was over with. Yes, I have my grandma's whole entire set of snow babies. $25 each. Well, what's crazy is, like, I don't know if this was like a Midwest thing. I'm sure it is. But there used to be like a store called Ben Franklin. I think then Ben Franklin turned into Pomida, which turned into Elko, which turned into Dollar General. But these are all from, like, I bet you, like, none of these were purchased past, like, the 2000s. Like, because she had snow babies my entire life. You and Hunter are going down. Who do you think you are? Have you high alert? It's over. Hello, Chip. Who are you? Chip. That is, don't do that on camera. Chip. Oh, you flexible. Chip. What you doing? See, I told them all you guys like under the tree and they didn't believe me. What you doing? Hmm? Hello. The people want to see tricks. Phil, I'm glad at least somebody knows what Ben Franklin is. Chip, you better not steal Texas Spotlight. Hello? Are you listening to me? No? You're gonna ignore me like normal? Okay. He's so vocal in the morning. Did I get... No, I did not give up on the sweaters. Okay? Tex still has his on. The problem is like his is getting like I don't know how to like pilly maybe because he looks the sweater instead of himself in some sections. He still has his on. I said this I think yesterday. I have no idea how Chip got his off because I couldn't put the leg straps on Tex because the sweater was just too small. But I put the leg, like, bungee cords on Chip, and he still fucking got out of it. So I do not know how the fuck he got out of that sweater. I got a tuxedo too. She's currently, suckling her bed. Peace, that's exactly it. It was crazy. I'm like, how the fuck did you get this off? You know what's super funny to me? Is the fact that when I'm not talking about drama, I'm not feeding into it. I have a smaller amount, but I guarantee when I start talking shit in a few minutes, y'all gonna be back in here. Cause don't get it fucking twisted. I'm talking shit this evening. I just need to start y'all out and give you an update. Well, peace, it's true. Got up to 80 and started talking about our Christmas tree. Nobody gives a fuck about that. They want to hear the chaos and the drama and who's gonna go live and fuck things up. Hey, Lisa. Why isn't it charging? Oh, it is. Spill, what are them eyeballs for? See? I did not give up on the sweater situation. Hey, Heather. Shelly, it was not. It was in Megan's live. I don't remember who called you out. For the good and the bad. Thank you, because I like to be both personalities. So thank you for accepting both of them. I'm the problem, is me. Shelly. Was it Bougie? Maybe Bougie called you? I can't remember. It was like, who is it? Bougie was in the box. Leslie was in the box. Queen Witch. Mitch. Or not Mitch. Oh, what the hell is his name? I can't think of what his name is now. But yeah, so those are the people, Shelly. You can pick which one probably said something better than I can. Honeybee. Listen, there's nothing wrong with basic. Yes, 50. Yes. Thank you. Okay. Also, is it just a holiday season thing today? Because tell me, I'm not losing my mind. Today is Sunday. Okay. I seen somebody pull up and I am like, what in who the is here? And it was only one person, so I didn't know it was the, never mind, because I don't get drugged for that. So it's just one person, and I'm like, who the fuck? Is that my coworker? Because I did recognize the vehicle. And I was like carrying shit downstairs at the time, and I see them come up to my porch, put something down. They took a picture and then just like dipped the fuck out. Okay, so is Amazon delivering on Sundays? Because a lot of time I don't actually get UPS out here unless it's a big box. I just get these like carriers, like these random ass vehicles show up at my house dropping off packages I've ordered. But all of a sudden today I get a package and I'm like, it's Sunday. And this was a TikTok shop order. I was just confused. I was like, since when is Sunday a delivery day? Okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one. Okay. Listen, I was like, who in the is here right now? I would assume it's just to keep up during the holiday season. But also, if you live in like a more populated area, they have like Amazon that you can get within like 3-4 hours. See, no, this is honestly the first time anybody's ever came here on a Sunday. So I didn't even knew that existed. I just assumed because the USPS does not work on Sundays, nobody else does. But I did get my fleece lined leggings. I'm excited about. Also, I'm irritated. So I couldn't find my black glasses for like a week. Could not figure out where the hell I put them. So I went on Firmoo and I reordered them and then 2 new pairs that I liked. And they were shipped, which is crazy because normally it takes probably about 4 days for them to like complete it. And it was already shipped out, so I couldn't cancel it because I found my black glasses. They got knocked into the little garbage can by my bed. So now I'm going to have 2 pairs of the same damn glasses, and I'm irritated. What kind are those? I had the Fabletic ones, and like I said, those were my absolute favorite, but they just got snipped the fuck off of me. Listen, I'm gonna go shut my garage door, okay, before I forget. Entertain yourselves, and when I come back, we are going to recap all of today's drama. Zero, you'll have to send them to me. Of course, bald head comes in now. I just gotta shut it. So everybody, just chit chat in the chat. I'll be right back. Bald head, if you want content, give me 5 minutes. Okay, you heard the door. I'm back, bitches. I don't know which rant I want to go on first. But it probably is going to be the most important to me. And if I'm wrong in any of what I say or think, please feel free to correct me. But I was, busy in the bathroom painting and the things and whatever. Everybody knows I was... Oh, and we are tapping. And we are tapping. And sending likes and the heart things. So anyways, I took a break, right? Went to look at something. And I have about 15 messages that say, go get Gloria. I mean, that's the gist of it. They all said, go get Gloria. She's in Megan's box. And I said, fuck. So I go over there. No, I said I'd be right back, Malibu. I had to go shut the garage door while I was remembering it. And I go over there. And I see Gloria. Nelson's in a box. And then Gloria starts crying. Now, what I took from the situation is that Gloria went over there to apologize for the innocent-looking dolls that she made in Megan's. It's okay, Gloria. It's honestly okay. In Megan's, okay? So, I couldn't take a box. And whoever, if you think about this, right, who's going to hop into that lion's den? Because when I went in there, it was Megan, Bougie, Queen Witch, Leslie, Nelson, and Gloria. I'm sorry, but I'm going to only say that the only people that are going to go into that lion's den would be me, Holly Mae, Smash, and Unknown. That's it. That's all. Those four. Those four are the only people that I know would take a fucking box. Well, I couldn't legally take a fucking box. So I left. And Leslie Dawn wants to drag Gloria, right, for OG's picture. Talking about how it's a trigger, it's the holidays, we need to think about this, that, and the other. And drilling her, okay? But before all of that, Nelson piped up and called Gloria a pedo because she had a picture of Megan's daughter in her phone. So I'm just curious, right, out of fucking hypocrisy, if I missed a live where Queen Witch and Leslie spoke to Florida Man about posting a picture of me, myself, having foam coming out of my mouth, talking about pills, and a helicopter in the sky. I'm just curious, did I miss that live? Where Leslie had and Queen Witch had so much to say about fucking addiction? Did I miss that? Or what about when everybody in Bougie was in a fucking uproar of the analogy Smash said about being a pedo? But yet you sat there, Bougie, Megan, Leslie, Queen Witch, all of you people, right, and the other fuckers in the chat, when Nelson called her a fucking pedo for that, for playing a video with Megan's child on it. So I'm just curious where, again, your guys' live was, where you were fucking drilling Florida Man for having my child in any of his fucking videos, on any of his fucking accounts, any of the things. And then Megan wants to be fucking slick and say, oh, look, Gloria, none of your friends came to defend you. None of them are requesting a box. There's 200 people in here and nobody's here to support you. Well, guess who the fuck showed up? The person that'll always fucking show up to defend one of my friends, right? And it's crazy to me, the bitch didn't drop until Gloria left. And then you want to sit there and be funny, Megan, right? After you know the shit that's gone on this week and call me fucking Retina, right? Because Nelson's in the box. That's what we're doing. But my real question is people that actually like Gloria, because Gloria hasn't done a fuck thing. And I've said this I don't know how many fucking times. Because she streams lives for people and sits in box and streams and every once in a while has a fucking comment. And she was complimenting all you fuckers yesterday on those videos. No, Connie. Fuck no, they didn't. I'm just curious because what I remember is Gloria praising you guys and giving you props on those things, right? But you guys wanted to drag her today. And then nobody, even when Megan called it out, nobody took a fucking box. Not one fucking person. And so my question really is, because this is where we're fucking at, because Bree went live the other day, last night, whenever the fuck it was, calling out people in my video comments, right? So are you guys too scared to take a fucking box to defend Gloria because you're scared to be called a racist? This morning, Mama Red. Megan got up at noon. I'm just curious, though, because it's been such a huge fucking debate and ordeal the last few days. Are people scared to get in a box to defend somebody like fucking Gloria of all people? Why? Because you'll say, oh, you sat comfortable in that box. You're a fucking racist. Because that's where I'm at. That's how I feel. Especially for the fucking people that were watching and know that I fucking came in there to defend Gloria. But I couldn't get a box. And none of you bitches stepped up to fucking defend Gloria. Nobody. But it's okay when Gloria could stream with you. It's okay with Gloria could pull a clip for you, right? And none of you fucking stood up. So it's either A, none of you actually stand on shit, or B, you're scared to be called a fucking racist by Bree if you get in a box and you are sitting comfortable with Megan. Because at this point, like I said, Andrew's a fucking racist too. Right? Andrew was just in Megan's box comfortable as fuck last week talking about Shannon. So I guess Andrew's a racist too. On your guys' terms and what you stand on, Andrew's a racist, right? Those are your principles. Those are your standards. If you sit comfy and you're okay to be comfy, right, with Megan, you're a racist. So I guess Andrew's a fucking racist. Bree, why haven't you really like given Andrew his props lately? Because you had no problem telling his fucking issues and his personal life shit in the DMs in private. You had no problem speaking about that shit. So I'm just curious. So Andrew can go sit in a box, right? Because it's talking about Shannon. And then Bree can ask me to get Shannon into my live so we can bait Dana. But then again, it's a fucking problem all of a sudden. Be mad because I stand on a fucking principle that you can't fucking stand on. I don't give a fuck what you gotta say. Not one. Let me go shut this timer off. You guys, it looks real good. I added a little cheesy to the top for, well, so we'll see how it tastes with cheese with it, because I've never added cheese to it. Jazz, can you get a recap? Sure. Gloria went to Megan's box today to apologize about the images, right? The little dolls that she made. To apologize to the people that were offended by it. And then everybody decided to fucking drag Gloria until she cried. And I went in there and I couldn't get a fucking box because Nelson was in there. And Nelson stayed until Gloria left. And then Megan wants to make slick comments like, Gloria, guess what? There's 200 people in here and nobody's hopping in a box to defend you. Well, is that because they're either A, scared to be a fucking new target, or B, scared that Bree's gonna call them a fucking racist because they're sitting comfy with Megan to defend Gloria? Which is it? Thank you, Connie. So which is it? Smashly, that's exactly what I said, because I'm, in an honest opinion, the only people that would go into a fucking box into that lion's den are me, Holly, you, or unknown. I stand on that. The first four that would jump to a fucking box. But also, Gloria's been around long enough. You've all seen her, how she fucking interacts. She don't do shit to nobody. And not one of you boneless bitches could go fucking defend her today. She's in here. And the fact that you guys literally listened to Nelson calling her a pedo, but nobody, right? Nobody corrected that and said, no, that's not okay. Because if I remember correctly, Smash made a fucking analogy, right? Using that word. And Bougie and Florida Man and all of those people had a fucking issue with it. So I'm just curious if we're going to see a live where Florida Man holds Nelson's feet to the fire, right? For calling Gloria a pedo. This morning. I'm just curious if Leslie and Queen Witch are going to go live and tell Florida Man about the picture of foam coming out of my fucking mouth with my child in the back is wrong. I'm just curious if Nelson is going to get in a box and tell Florida Man he's a pedo because he has photos of my child in his phone. I'm just curious when all this shit is going to fucking stop and you can stand up for the own shit that you do. Gloria literally complimented 90% of you dumb fucking bitches yesterday. And then you decided to drag her today until she got into tears. Nobody said that, Blue Girl. Nobody said that. Hi, Jovi. No, Connie, those are just one of those people that like to like start shit, go somewhere else, and make a little comment somewhere else and start bullshit. I'm just curious of which Brie mods said when they were talking about Gloria, when Brie said, well, if you talk shit, people are going to respond. Like, get used to it, right? And then one of her mods in her Patreon said, well, good thing it isn't our issue. But it was good enough when Gloria sat over there in a box for y'all and streamed what you wanted. Or pulled a clip for y'all. It was okay, right? None of you had a problem with Gloria while she was sitting over there helping you. Okay, if that's what you heard, Blue, then how the fuck did that just turn into Gloria? Yes, I know, Simple. I know this. So I'm just curious as... Listen, that's what I'm saying. She blocked Gloria because of that. So, again, are people too scared, right, to defend Gloria in a situation like today because of what Brie's been doing? Blue Girl, who are you speaking of when you say nobody knew she was there? Who's we? Yeah, that's what they said, Marta, so I'm waiting to see who they... And acts... Can you shut the comments off for 1 second? Somebody? Jasmine either. I'm just, you guys didn't know? You guys didn't know she was in a box? You didn't know that was happening? You guys didn't know? Nobody that sits with Brie and Unknown knew Gloria was in that box? Nobody knew, right? That's what you want to come over here and tell me? Nobody knew. Hold on. Oh, leave them off. Leave them off for a second. Okay. You guys didn't know? You didn't know, right? If you talk shit, gotta be prepared for what comes with that. Remember to fucking stand on that. You can turn back on. Please. Thank you, Marna. So, again, tell me how none of y'all knew. Oh, yeah. Again, Blue Girl. Do you want to explain how nobody knew? Who is it? That's Bree's Patreon. If you're on your backup, why can't you come in on your main? Like I said, it was all cool when Gloria was streaming for them, right? And finding them clips. But not today. Because you're in Bree's live. So I just proved to you, I guess, on your backup alleged account that you guys did know. So are you going to apologize? Say you were wrong? I have no idea. So you're in both chats. Just like I say, people run from one to the other to start chaos for no fucking reason. Here's a fucking prime example. If Bree is live and you're in her live and over here on your backup, and I just showed you proof that they absolutely did fucking know, now what? Exactly. Bama Grandma, I think you're okay. Hey, Bagel Mom. It's Jenny Lynn. I don't know who that is, Myrna.
Hey!
Hi.
Thank you so much, Retina. You are so, I don't even know how to say it. Like, the best person ever.
Nothing. I told you this. You don't gotta ever say thank you to me, because what the fuck happened today is just not right.
Yeah, but it was all my fault. I shouldn't have went over there. I shouldn't have tried to just be nice and
Hold on 1 second. Just hold on, Gloria. Ginny Lynn, I wasn't in Patreon today, but if I had known Gloria was getting jumped, I'd have been there. Except your comments earlier, you told this whole chat that Bree had no idea. That all the people, right? That's what you said. We can all scroll up. All the people that sit with Unknown and Bree had no idea what was going on. That's what you fucking said. So don't come over here and change your tune now. I would have been in that box in a heartbeat. Because literally, Retina's here, or no, sorry, Retina's here.
I kept telling people not to come over there. Don't come up. Don't get involved in this. Because I didn't want anybody else to get crap over my stupid dolls or all this stupid stuff. And me going over there just asking them, hey, do you want me to take it down? I'm sorry if anybody got offended. I didn't mean to make OG upset.
It's okay, Gloria, because now apparently you're okay with Queen Witch, right? Because you stood on your word and you said what you were going to do you said you would make one for her, right? How she requested it today. And now apparently you're just okay with Queen Witch. And Jenny Lynn, just because you're not in Discord, you shouldn't fucking come over to a chat and make such a bold ass fucking statement when clearly it's a fucking lie.
to be honest, Queen Witch was the only one over there that was halfway nice to me. She stood up for me and was like, well, to be fair, Gloria did ask if I wanted it taken down, and she was like, hey, can you make me one with a turkey? And she said, please, like she asked like twice, and I'm like, all right, I'll make you one with a turkey.
Yeah, Jazz, Gloria's AI images are nothing like the shit that they put out. Like, let's be honest, their little group, way worse. I'm just curious why Ginny Lynn thinks she needs to be the fucking messenger of chats.
But they just brought up really old stuff, and they wanted me to take down an old video that's been down a very long time, and I was so confused at all the stuff they kept bringing up, and I kept staying, and thank goodness Myrna got me out of there. I don't know how long I would have stayed. I just kept trying to fix it, and it just kept getting worse and worse and worse.
Ginny Lynn, no, Ginny Lynn. That doesn't just happen that quickly, right? Because everybody over there gets to sit there and say what the fuck they want, right? Like when Unknown literally said, oh, Retina doesn't like black women. Are you fucking for real? Because I've had Unknown's back for a fucking almost year in any fucking situation. So don't fucking come over here and tell me how the fuck to move. Especially after this bullshit. Especially after the fact that you want to say, well, if you're comfortable with Megan, you're a racist. Then call out Andrew. Because we're going to stand on principle, right? Then call out Andrew. He was just sitting comfy in there having a conversation about Shannon. Call that shit out. How about that? Sorry, Virgo. Go ahead.
No, you're good. I don't know anything about that. I didn't hear Miss Unknown say that, but I just wanted
she
to
literally
say,
called me a racist. She literally herself called me a racist, told people that I don't like black women, and then said that she was going to let her people on the other side, aka Messy Talk, know.
the only reason that I came up here was because I wanted to tell. First of all, I think it's really fucked up that Gloria's voice was mocked and attacked, and it made to seem like she was trying to sound a certain way. Like Gloria has always spoken the same way. She didn't come over there in a different tone of voice. It's just that's always been the way she talked. So for that to be mocked and like that was fucked up. And then the other thing that I wanted to say is that this whole thing about kids being shown. Okay, as someone who has posted my children, you don't get to post your children and then think it's so fucking crazy when somebody else posts a clip of your live with your kid in it. I just think that's wild as someone who has posted my own children. So if my kid walks behind me in a live and then someone reposts that clip, guess what? That's on me. Nobody else. And for that video to have already been taken down and them to harp and harp and harp on that, that's fucking wild.
I thought the same thing when they were making fun of my voice. I'm like, okay, you guys were literally just complaining about someone making fun of your voices, and now you're making fun of mine, and it's like, this is my voice.
That's like Snark got up there and was like, I think this is fucking performative. Like, I get you guys don't know everybody's personality, but when Gloria, of all people, goes to apologize, she literally means she's actually sorry. She's literally trying to take accountability. And you guys just decided they just like tried to dog walk her.
Right. And it was so unnecessary because she was so receptive to hear what they had to say and take accountability for, you know what I mean? And like the reason she's made some of those videos is because some of y'all have fucked with her. So, yeah, she made some fucked up videos, but it was in response to whatever has been done and said about her for simply streaming.
Mm-hmm.
So that's all I wanted to say. I think you held your own, Miss Gloria, and I think you did great.
Thank you. I appreciate you. I do appreciate you. And I did watch it again, and I was trying to look at it and be like, okay, I could have done this better. I could have done that better. I shouldn't have done this. I guess the best thing would have been to just not go in there, but I don't know. I just thought maybe talk to them directly. Maybe could have been a thing. I could have made it better.
Like, I think it's at the point where we all realize that there's no fixing or mending things. And Smoke and Clitter, do you want to prove where I was okay with Megan's racism? Oh, whoop, never mind. Where I was okay with Megan's racism, because I'm pretty sure, right, that I've always said I don't ignore the things Megan has said. Ever. So, and like I said to Brie, if she wants to be mad that Megan sat comfy in my box, right? That's an issue, then where is that fucking energy for Unknown, who asked for the recording of her intro and kikied it up with her while she was in a box, and Unknown stayed exactly by my side the entire time Megan was in my box? Where the fuck is the energy for that? Gloria will always tell you the truth and how she's feeling. If she like apologizes, she literally is fucking apologizing to y'all. I'm just waiting for Leslie Dawn to get on live and try and drag Florida Man for the same fucking shit though. Oh, she was clowning or calling her out when? Yeah, peace. That's the live I became a racist in. None of you fucking stand up for shit, honestly.
I quit going over there when they said that you were not allowed over there anymore, that you were not welcome over there anymore, but they didn't even notice. So when she said she was going to block me, it was like, well,
Who
okay.
said I wasn't welcome?
Bree said you weren't welcome over there anymore that night, that day that Florida Man was in the box.
That's funny because she just unfollowed me. Why didn't she block me? You want to keep that number, so you just unfollowed me, but you didn't block me. You just unfollowed me. You would think if I wasn't allowed there, you would have blocked me instantly, but instead you try to keep the numbers, which continues to tell me that a lot of this is, in fact, like Snark said, performative.
What did they do to Ranger?
Ranger got blocked over there too.
Oh my god.
And like I said, because, Gloria, just like think about this though, is Brie said she was going to block you because you reposted that video. So why the fuck would any of the people that are okay with you, right, or have no problem with you, or think you're nice and sweet like everybody else does, that sits with Unknown and Brie, they didn't take a fucking box today. Why is that?
Because they don't want to get blocked over there, which is fine. Like,
They don't want to get blocked. They don't want to be a target. They don't want to be called a racist. Let's be honest.
I get that because it's, they need a place to go during the day, a place to go because she goes live a lot. And, I mean, hey, it's a tough world out there.
Hey, yeah, out in the streets, it's just bullshit here on TikTok, though.
It's just wild.
Why was Ranger blocked? I don't know the specifics. I can't remember. Penny Plenty More. In case you all missed this, right? So, you might not be familiar with all the players, but anyways, back when I was catfished, I sent Artie a screen recording of a photo album, right? And it had pictures of me in underwear on it. And Florida Man put it as a green screen as his live multiple times. OG put it as her green screen as Mallory is sitting in the box, and it was all fucking okay when they literally knew that it was like fucking revenge porn. But they want to be upset about fucking Mittens in a swimsuit? You literally had my fucking ass on your green screen, and any of you that have the fucking audacity to talk to fucking Mittens in a swimsuit that she posted herself? Okay. Okay. The fact that I even need to go fucking live to call it the fucking hypocrisy is crazy also to me. Oh, Greg, it wasn't just like, at first it was just my ass. And then there was, I think, a turd and a meme, like, eating the turd out of my ass that Florida Man made. But again, and OG had it as her green screen, as Mallory is better than everybody, right, in the box, had it going on. Megan threatened to use it one time. So all you fuckers are using revenge porn, right? But you're worried about fucking Mittens in her fucking swimsuit that she posted herself? Again, I'm just so fucking confused.
And they wonder why people don't want to go over and talk to them. I mean, like that. That shows why people don't want to go talk. It did not go.
Exactly. And people, and all of a sudden, Bree and Unknown don't think I fucking speak, me and Holly don't speak up enough about the people going after us. Excuse me, Unknown, when your child's name started to be trolled in a fucking live, you dipped out. So where's your fucking internet gangster for that? You left the fucking live and I checked on you to make sure you were okay. But all of a sudden you got a whole new brand new energy, right? That I don't have enough fucking smoke for people like Bougie and Florida Man. So tell me again how you fucking stand on business, bitch.
Yeah, they didn't like that one picture, but I didn't really even post that anywhere. I probably shouldn't have shown it on the live. I did apologize. I apologized so much when I was talking to them, but it just seemed like it made it worse. Every time I apologized, they seemed to get madder and say I was gaslighting, or I don't know what they thought I was trying to do. I don't know what I was trying to do myself. I was just literally speaking from my heart. And it didn't go well. It did not go well at all. It seemed like everybody got picked on more. They picked on Malibu. It just went bad. And I didn't mean it to go that way at all. But I took them down. I made the one little doll, and that's it. Like, anytime I find any little piece of joy on this app, it seems that somebody wants to take it away. But like when you put the pictures in too, it doesn't, like, okay, well, some of them, you have to tell it what to do. But most of them, it was just I would put the picture in and it would do it. Like when Bougie said I gave her husband the wrong rank, like all I did was put the picture in and it took the picture and turned it into the doll.
They're literally worried about an AI picture, right? Of OG with a pill bottle around it, even though she talks about being on her fucking fentanyl patch all the time, right? But you post this with literally foam and pill bottles coming out of my box. So when the fuck is Leslie Dawn gonna get into a fucking live, same with Queen Witch, and drill fucking Florida Man for this? Because this isn't a fucking AI doll, that's a fucking picture of myself. So I'm just curious when the fuck that's gonna happen.
Yeah, I can
Disgusting.
make you one if you want one, bald head. I can definitely make you one.
I just
There's
want
a
to
pill
say,
bottle and foam. Like, let's be fucking honest. You want
right,
to
that's so
try and
disgusting.
drag Gloria while you literally sit in a box and approve of shit like this. Sorry, I'll shut the hell up. Smash.
No, girl, go on, because you are saying everything that needs to be said. I just want to reassure Gloria because Gloria's like, she's like, I was trying to apologize. You know, she was even being nice about it last night. She wasn't like shaming anybody. It was all in fun. So what it tells you, or tells me at least, Gloria, is that they're not really, their feelings aren't hurt. They aren't embarrassed. It's nothing of that nature. It's only because they nitpick and they want to find reasons to talk. Because literally, if it was about hurt feelings and take accountability and blah blah blah, then the apologies would have been good enough. A conversation would have been had. They didn't care about their feelings or the dolls or any of that. It was, oop, time to drag somebody, and it just happened to be your turn. And I promise you, girl, if I was awake, I would have fucking been there, or I'd have fucking been there.
Appreciate you. I'm
I'm
sorry
sorry this happened.
they brought you up too. You got heat for the stupid turkey.
Yeah, was it? I think somebody tried to say that I called it a PAPE. I didn't.
That's what
Uh,
I thought too. You
I
never
did
said
not
that.
call it anything. Yeah, it was a turkey baster, but I was like, oh, that looks familiar. I've done a lot of rugs in my day. Okay. I happen to know what that looked like. My bad.
I was just
But have I ever sat here and said, oh, bougie's blah blah blah. Smokes M words. No. I didn't fucking say anything like that. And you're right, Retina. Like the stuff that's in your box right now in your green screen and along with a lot of other things that you guys have done, this is the problem. This is the breaking point. Like it's actually crazy work to me that you guys like. It's fucking crazy work.
Isn't it weird? Like, of all people, they go after
Yeah.
Gloria.
Mm-hmm.
She was
Half me.
literally
You know what I mean?
laughing.
Like I
You were literally laughing and complimenting them yesterday. You weren't like
right.
trying to drag them or be disrespectful. You were complimenting them. Like, I like this. This looks like them. They're cute, right? And then you
Mm-hmm.
got shit like this, right? Here's Retina with foam. Because do you know what happens when foam is coming out of your mouth
Yep.
while you're laying
You
down?
you die, yo. You
and as
unalive.
and my child is back there. So by these
Mm-hmm.
terms, not only is Florida Man a fucking pedo, but he's triggering addicts, right? Because I would assume if Leslie and Queen Witch seen this, they would be triggered as fuck by this.
Well, do as they say, not as they do, Rutina. I mean, rules for thee, but not for thou, right? It's the name of the game, and it's ridiculous. You guys look pathetic, genuinely. I'm gonna drop down because my kids are being psycho, but I just want to let you know, Gloria, that it's not a you problem. It's a them problem. Try not to let it get to you, girl. Genuine, it breaks my heart that you were upset today, and I wasn't there, and we couldn't be there. You know what I mean? Like Retina couldn't be there. She tried to be there, but she couldn't be there. But just know you got a lot of people on your side, and it just shows people's true colors, especially over there in Breeze Live. Like Retina said, they were fine with you, right? They were fine with you because you were up there streaming, giggling, all the things, and then now what? Because people fell apart. It's that whole choose sides without me telling you to choose sides. So
When you feel
I'm
like
gonna drop.
to be Smash, right? And I don't know if you watched Bella's live today when Unknown and Brie were in there,
I
but
did, yeah.
Bella
So
literally like made the statement like, when you say something about somebody on your platform, that gives them the opportunity to go look at that person, right? So if Brie is literally out loud telling people who she's blocking, what do you think that reaction is going to do to her following? they're gonna have the same fucking reaction, right? Oh, I
Exactly.
better steer clear of this person because now Bree has vocalized that she ain't fucking with her anymore. Okay.
Which is fine. Like, and they call me a pick-me and I try too hard. It's like, I'm not trying for anything. Like, I don't care who likes me, who follows me, who's around. Like, it's fine. Like, I'm not trying to make money on the app. Nothing like that.
Exactly, Alice.
Sorry, I'm in here yelling at my kids. Don't mind me.
No, it's okay. I was just trying to see what's happening in the chat. Again, Gloria, yeah, we talked. You know I try to show up. I just think it's a bunch of bullshit. And then when you add extra crazy shit to it, no wonder people can't stand on business and stand up for what's right is right.
Yeah, it's like, oh, we don't like those people anymore, so now we can't have their back, even though they never had a problem with you. It's just like the whole R word thing, right? Calling you a racist. Retina, nobody's ever said that to you before or thought that of you before, but how come now all of a sudden, now because people are beefing, that they want to throw that out there? Like, it's crazy.
And to me, that's like, honestly, like I've said, the wildest thing I have ever been like accused of being or labeled on this app. For as long as I've been on here and the shit that I've been through, that's honestly the craziest shit to me.
Right.
The fact that you literally can sit there in a box and say, Retina doesn't like black women, Retina's racist, let me go tell other people this.
Yep.
Are you fucking for real? Because I'm pretty sure me and Holly Mae screamed about fucking RT and the Gorilla Glue. We have literally stood the fuck up.
Well, like you said, you've known Unknown for how long? You've had her back through all of it. So it's crazy, like a whole year, and now all of a sudden you don't like black women. It's crazy work to me. I keep saying that word, but it's fucking crazy.
I honestly believe it's because Bree and Queen of All Blessings were like, I've been feeling some type of way for a little bit. I told you.
There's that little pill in the back of your head, those trigger words. Somebody earlier asked what happened to Ranger. Ranger didn't do anything. She just accidentally dropped into a live, and Bree flipped out because somebody in my live said maybe we should make a poll about who likes or who thinks Bree gets on their nerves or something. And all Ranger said was like, "You want me to?" Like, so you guys are allowed to do polls on how much somebody annoys you, but we're not allowed to do that? Weird. Fucking weird.
It is. Diagnosis. No, it absolutely is. It's just crazy to me because Unknown and I have been around each other long fucking enough to know this. So I honestly don't get it. I don't understand it. Bree pops her shit and then gets mad when people pop it back. But all of a sudden now Bree is just stuck on like everything racism. And I'm just confused as to when you were having like Tasha's live, right? Like they all went over there and yeah, I know what Tasha said to everybody or the white people. But who is Bree trying to bring to the forefront of Tasha's live? It wasn't just random people. They were specifically talking about specific white people that were racist. And Megan wasn't the only one, right, to be addressed in Tasha's live. But then it went sideways, and Tasha attacked, allegedly, all the white people that were offended by Tasha's live. So I'm just curious why you would try and bring anything to her and then bring your YT following with, knowing how she feels about it. It wasn't a, oh my God, I can't believe that was her reaction. That's what she said. Because if you follow Tasha long enough, you know how she feels and how she stands. So if you're going to bring your friends with, you should have prepared them also for how the fuck Tasha speaks to YT people.
Yeah, I don't think that, like, I haven't known people on Messy Talk for very long, but I know that pretty much I shouldn't be going and, trying to be a comment cousin, if you will. I sit quietly and I listen.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Baldhead, I know that. I know. I've watched Tasha. I know. I have watched Tasha long enough to know her opinion and how she feels. But now it's like a performative thing that, oh, I invited my friends to Tasha's. It was like bringing them, to, let's say, a backyard boogie, and then somebody ambushes them. Because that's what was portrayed in Bella's live. That's what Bree's been portraying. That's what's been said behind the scenes in Patreon, is that Tasha, just ambushed the YT people. Yet, if Unknown and Bree knew Tasha, they would know how she speaks and give them a fucking heads up. Like,
Am I tripping? I don't see Baldhead's comment. Is that who you're saying?
yeah, Baldhead's in here.
I don't see the comment.
Yeah, she's in
Is my shit? Maybe my stuff's frozen. I see Grey Goose Queen. This is that part. That's the last comment I see.
Maybe you're frozen.
She asked if she was in
Yeah, it
control.
must be stuck.
TT, and that's the thing is, and I have told Tasha, and I'm pretty sure either Unknown or Bree used my line today that, like, no, I'm not offended by what you said, because I know you're not speaking about me or to me, because I don't give those actions out. Like, this whole, like, let's divide because of race. As long as I've been on this app, I have never been put into a situation like this, ever. Even back in the day when Holly would talk about race, I would dip out because it's uncomfortable for a lot of people. It's uncomfortable for me. I'm worried that I'll say something that offends somebody. I'm not educated enough, and that's why when I go into spaces and I say, I know I have no opinion and I'll sit in the corner and listen, it is me trying to grasp new things and listen how to be fucking respectful, right? And I'm going to agree with Bella. I treat people as a human. But I really feel right now like something is fucking happening, right? And it is all legitimately becoming a fucking race issue.
Well, and Mella made a good point earlier today too, and was like, I think that if it didn't apply to you, you know what I mean? Like, if you know that what's being said is not specifically about you, like, don't make it into something. And not everything needs a response. Like, I listened to that and I was like, you know what? That's very true. If the shoe doesn't fit, it doesn't fit.
And that's
If the shoe fits, it fits. It is what it is.
And literally, Tasha asked me if I was offended by what she said the other night in her live to the comment section. And what she was referencing is like, I see you, whatever, YT people down there, blah, blah, blah. No, because again, I don't put out those actions. I don't think that way. I don't feel that way. So when she's talking, I don't think she's talking to me. But yes, Bill, that's all that's been fucking going on for days. I've been on this fucking app long fucking enough that if that was ever a fucking an issue, it would have been fucking addressed. I would have been dragged in some sort of live. You know what I mean? Like, let's be honest. Let's be honest. Anybody that's been around here long enough, if that would have ever been a fucking issue, I would have been drugged for it a long fucking time ago, not in
100%.
2025.
100%.
Like, and I'm not even gonna lie, I went into Bella's live today, right? Because it's Sunday's court day. I was listening. I CA'd her and told her to keep pushing, right? And then I realized that we're not even mutuals anymore. So I'm like, well, apparently something allegedly happened along the way where she felt like not being mutuals with me anymore. So, I start to question, like, where did this come from? Because I've always come into your lives on Sundays. I've supported you since I met her, right? And I'm just like, okay, like, is this what we're doing? Okay. I don't want to do this. I've always had fucking unknowns back, and I still will have her back to this day if anybody talks shit about her. Anybody that thought it would be like, okay, like, well, let's make a jab, right, at unknown and talk about a rack pipe right now because Gloria made this about OG. I'm still gonna fucking have unknowns back.
Exactly. Yes. I don't want anybody talking bad about them either.
No, because I know them. I know unknown and her, like, how she moves, how she feels. Like, I know unknown for who unknown is. There's no question. But again, like, I don't understand this, like, division issue at the moment. And I'm not okay with it. Hold on, Gloria, you got the show for a moment.
Oh, Lord, don't give it to me. We'll really be in trouble if you give it to me. Lord knows what's gonna happen next.
Don't worry, I'll be back to defend you.
I'll say desperate calls for desperate measures. You know what I mean? Like when people can't drag you for anything else, sometimes that becomes the topic, unfortunately, and it's sad. But go ahead, Gloria, burn it down, girl.
Burn it down. No, but Tasha's always been nice. When we first went over there, somebody was saying some horrible things about her, and I sent her a clip, and she thanked me, and she was very nice to me. She didn't say anything like, don't ever message me again, Like, she was very nice to me. So I don't know what all this stuff is lately, but
I'll say I've had people trying to take me down since I've pretty much started on this app. Like better people have tried. Unknown and Bree. I'll put it that way. It is what it is. It's again one of those things. If the shoe fits and it offends you, that's one thing. But like you can call me racist until you're blue in the face. I know I'm not racist. My people know I'm not racist. Retina's people know she is not racist, right? Like you guys just look kind of silly. And then of course you go over to anywhere else with zero context or you're miswording what was said exactly, yada yada yada. Of course other people are gonna be like, well, what the hell? It's just the way it is. And then from there, I guess it's kind of just up to the person on whether or not they want to figure it out for sure.
it's like one of the hardest things to defend from. Like, how do you prove that you're not like that? Like,
Well, proof that I am would be one thing. You know what I mean? Like, why don't you?
I came back running. Hold on.
She's like, I'm here. Hold on.
Hold on. What the fuck was it? Oh my god! And then my brain goes bloop.
Proof that I am or proof that you are would be one. That's what we were just talking about. But I also said, taking it to other places with zero context. It's kind of on them if they really want to figure it out for sure. Just trying to get your brain to.
In between there, you said something else. Fuck.
Grinch wanted to recap.
Well, Grinch, we're Retina and I are racist, and Gloria is a P3DO, I guess, according to the TikTok people. Do you believe that, Grinch?
Oh yeah, I know what you were gonna say. I was like, better people have tried to take me down.
Yes, right.
That's what I came back running for because let's be honest. I've been on this app, and since I've been on this app, people have been trying to fucking also take me down. Okay, again, Smash and I are still fucking here. Okay,
Right.
like no matter what kind of shit.
We even tried to take each other down at one point. Like,
You want to poke the bear?
Yeah. You want to nitpick, bitch? I mean, come on. Let's be real. Here we are.
Exactly. But I'm like, I just don't get it because I didn't do a fuck thing to any of them. I literally, here's the thing, Smash, is Bree thinks I am the one that said Megan can redeem herself from being racist. Now, when I rewatched the clip, hold on. When I rewatched the clip, you had made a general statement like, how long until people can redeem themselves, right? And
Right.
I responded to you and said, never, because my charges from 2015 are still coming up. So you can never redeem yourself on social media. Yet in Bree's head, she is saying, Bree thinks that I said you can redeem yourself from being a racist. That's not what was said at all.
No,
That
no, but
wasn't
again,
even the
that's
fucking
the same
conversation.
situation where, right, where people don't get the exact verbiage right, right? They just twist it up in their head, and however they heard it and understood it, what have you, that, and then they go, it's the telephone game, right? Where you're not saying exactly what was said and exactly what happened, and now you're just spewing stuff. Of course, it makes people look bad. That's why I literally try, like, I want to hear everything because context is key. And you know what? Fine. If you feel that you want to drag somebody until they unalive, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, that's not on me. I don't do that.
I literally sent the live, right? Unknown and Bree both have access to the live that you and I were in before Unknown went live and all this happened, right? I said, please watch, scroll to where I got into a box until Unknown went live. I didn't talk shit about any of them until Unknown went live, and then Bree got into a box, and of course I'm going to respond. But prior to that, of Bree just taking the word of, oh, Retina was talking shit about you over there, you didn't see it, you didn't hear it, it doesn't even fucking exist.
The telephone game again, right?
That's why I said, watch me, listen to me speak until Unknown got into a box. I never talked shit about either of the two.
No. You had vented about a couple other things, right? But again, I guess if the shoe fits, I mean, lace that bitch up. But you didn't ever say anything about either of them. You were literally just like, I'm at my max capacity here, right? With things, and wasn't very specific, right? Like most of us are. So I mean, whatever. It is what it is, I guess.
And it's crazy because I'm just like, here, like the proof is here. And literally, I had literally posted the proof last night of where Unknown literally called me a fucking racist. And people are still, and Unknown herself are like, that didn't happen. Are you, what?
Well, Unknown went what today, or was it today or yesterday? Today? I think it was today. Where Unknown said it was in fact her that called you racist, and it wasn't Bree.
Well, I'm glad she called that up, but I didn't ever hear Bree standing up and say, hey, she ain't racist. Especially,
I will say I did hear Bree today. I'm pretty sure it was today where Bree said she admitted that at no point did she ever think you were racist. So it's like, well, which is it then? Are you gonna agree with Unknown about Retina being a racist, or you don't think Retina is racist at all? I'll find the clip tonight. I'll play it. But
I didn't
yesterday,
know. I haven't watched any of today, so that's interesting.
I mean, yeah. So I guess it was yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. I was in the bathroom cleaning.
But
So that must have been
Hippie,
yesterday.
I got a clip of Hippie asking them, or one of them, right? Like, you called Retina racist, like, you think that? And it was fucking crickets in the clip. So, again, like, so you're not calling me racist, but you also...
So
like,
in their little
least
baby
to
live where
me-
they've only got 60 people versus they're in, Braid's live where several hundred people, you're not going to say it just as loud as you would on your own platform?
Right. Like...
Why not? Why wouldn't you be, if you truly believe that somebody was in fact racist, You would shout it from the rooftops.
What do you
I would
mean,
think.
Lynn? She said it, but she didn't mean it. How do you say that and not mean
Yeah,
it?
that's wild.
She literally had said, like, Retina doesn't like black women. Retina doesn't
Right.
like yeah, you know what? You're right. You're right. You're right. She had been acting some type of way. I should have known better. I should have listened to y'all. Retina don't like black women. She's a racist.
Even though for a year, as long as you've known her, it's never been a problem.
Never not once.
Who would have thought?
I'm pretty sure Unknown's even made comments like, and no, Retina ain't like that.
Unknown said it. Said she said it because she was mad. Wild. That okay? Well,
Okay,
if
hold on.
that's true,
If that hold that thought just one second.
yep.
What was Skittle accused of that Unknown had to apologize for?
Saying the N word because
Because he was
she
calling her
swore up and down, left
racist.
and right. Right. She swore up and down, left and right that Skittles said the N word. Never could produce a clip, but stood on it. And I remember this like what I swear it was like a year ago. Stood up and down, left and right about it, and then never could prove it, and so had to apologize for it.
So are we just out here when we're mad, like putting super
Right.
emotional triggers on people?
And then going to other platforms to then. I mean, do you know what people do to people who are racist? Like
Right.
like in certain like that is A. It could ruin your life, right? B. You could get effed up. Let's be real. So we're just throwing it out there just because you're mad. And
That's
then when
even
somebody
more
asks for
fucked up.
proof, yeah, and then ask for proof, and you're like, oh, well, I'll get it. You just keep pushing it off. Same with like, oh, they didn't watch the clips. They don't watch the clips. They don't watch the clips, so they don't have to acknowledge that they're fucking wrong.
Right. And like like I said, I didn't you guys like everybody listening and watching that night that Unknown went live and then Bree went live and they were upset that I was in Smash's box. I had never said nothing bad about I had not been bashing
No.
them like Bree tried to make it out to be. Like, oh, Regina just out there talking shit over there. Okay, let me pop my shit. When I hadn't said shit.
Yeah, you and I were too busy covering our faces to see what our reactions were going to be.
Right. She said that she would never get in a box with me again. And that's fine. Like, that's legitimately fine. But at some point, one of these bitches is going to have to go live and be loud about the same fucking thing. I don't need a fucking apology. I just need you to fucking clear the shit up. And I don't think that's too much to fucking ask, right? Like, you don't have to apologize. You don't have to send me a message. You don't have to do anything. But you better fucking clear up the fact that you literally labeled me, right? And went along with the narrative. And it wasn't just Unknown. It
Allegedly,
wasn't,
supposedly, reportedly. Because
yeah,
you were mad.
because you're mad. So it wasn't just Bree and Unknown. It was Queen of Blessings also sitting in a box and be like, I told you. I told you this a while ago. All of you. So if you've been feeling that way, why the fuck hadn't you spoke up? You can get in a box and talk about anything else. So if you've been feeling like I've been a racist, why the fuck didn't you ever speak up before? Like I said, it's just not Unknown and fucking Bree either. Those comment sections be crazy. And when I say none of you spoke up for me, again, when Hippie asked y'all, do you think Retina's racist or is Retina racist? Fucking crickets. So just because you didn't specifically say, I think Retina's racist, you sat there and let the narrative run, you're fucking included in that. So all the people that continue to say, like, Bree didn't say that. Well, as you sat there and continued to let the narrative play out, you fucking did. Fight me, bitch.
You don't have to fight me. You know, like you and I are so much alike. It's actually kind of sickening.
Well, for fuck's sakes.
I'm like, I'm ready, bitch. Let's go. Whereas our besties are like, oh hell, here we go.
Like
Buckle
fucking
the fuck
Holly's off the
up.
app.
Right.
Holly has deactivated her account. She has deleted the app. She is off of it, right? She'll still catch up on YouTube, but she is not on this fucking app. But let me tell you, she will still fucking show up in any form she can find off this fucking app. You have something to show me? What is it?
Uh-oh.
I can find. I know my peeps are in here, right? Can you guys send, when you send Smash the hippie clip where it's just fucking crickets? A cute little ball of something? No, that sounds like I don't want it.
When was that?
I don't know. I don't even know who that is. When was it? Hippie was like a couple days ago.
So I mean, I gotta get my iPad.
I don't know. Somebody, like, I know.
I'll grab it just in case. Was it from yesterday?
Hold the fuck on. Where's this bitch at?
If y'all don't stop fucking suggesting spilled on the FYP, I'm gonna start blocking you guys. I mean, just kidding. I'm not gonna actually block you guys, but she's a hoe. Faux show.
Okay. Listen, it's not me. I know, it's Myrna. Okay, Smash, can you go to my page?
Yeah, hold on, let me turn on my iPad.
Okay. What? Yeah, I am confused as to like who people are, because y'all know that I myself haven't gone live like really in a year. Like I haven't hosted. I've always just been a box. So if like my old people are rolling in, I might not recognize their username or their profile picture. You know what I mean? Like I myself haven't went live in a long ass time. Alice, I do, but I promise you, I also don't. Ask Smash. I said today. I think my memory's failing me. Maybe I'm not really sure, but can you answer this for me?
Okay, I just want to be real clear, real quick, because I just said something about spill it on the FYP. Spill it on the FYP is somebody else. I wasn't talking about spill it. The Retina's mod. It was not the same person. My bad. I forgot. Spill it was not me causing chaos. I didn't mean to. I wasn't talking about you. I promise. Spill it. Don't block me.
I don't know exactly. Is it the video right? Like the video I posted right before, or was it right after Holly's birthday announcement of Unknown calling me a racist? Because at the end of that clip, I put the clip of Hippie, so you could just play that whole thing. So if nobody has heard this, right, or seen Unknown in the Megan situation, we could just clear this up real quick. Because again, I come with fucking receipts. I'm not asking Gloria to do it because she's in timeout. I'm not asking Gloria to do it because she's in timeout.
Okay, which video am I playing? I can see it.
I can't see which one it is because I can't see my page. I don't. It's the one. where I literally play Unknown calling me a racist. I think it's after Holly's birthday live.
Oh, are you competing with me, Gloria?
I'm trying. Is it that?
Okay, it's not. Nope, it's not me talking. It's not my face. It's not Holly's birthday. It's that one up there where Bree's Patreon pictures first.
Oh, me? Am I
Can you hear
muted?
me?
This one?
Yep.
Oh, I can't zoom. Shit. All right. Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on, I gotta disconnect. Hold on. Okay, I had to disconnect my headphone. All right. So, to be clear, again, Bree and Unknown never called Retina a racist. Bree felt invalidated and hurt by her friend laughing it up with someone who has openly used the N-word. My words and opinion, Bree may have had different feelings.
I mean, trying to pop your shit about, trying to play my words.
Hold on, Gloria. I'm gonna mute you, baby. I think it's echoing a little bit.
Thing I said, I can stand on it. I say it again, say it again, say it the fuck again. And again, I got a lot of motherfuckers think if Retina fuck with Megan, okay, that's cool. I don't fuck with her. But to know that she think it's okay and it's a kiki kaka, it's fuck her too. Just playing. She said, hello,
Oh, hell no, my kids are gonna be psychotic.
because I know bitch gonna sit around me and think it's cool for a racist asshole to sit around them and it's gonna be okay. No, it ain't okay. Bitch, I caught a lot of flack for that shit. Smash it with Megan too, so you're right. Hopefully I'm still with Megan. You're right. You're right. Because on Megan's birthday, she was over there in that chat too, smiling and Kiki Kid and Megan, fucking OG, Mallory, all that fucking face. You know, motherfuckers, you know, like they was all up in their motherfucking face. They was boxing their motherfucking life and ruining their fucking life, having their ass shaking in the motherfucking shambles. Yeah, they sit over there with them. So it makes a lot of fucking sense. This shit ain't no surprise to me. These motherfuckers do this shit. But you're right. You're right. I'm gonna have to practice. All right, y'all, get your screen recorders ready. I'm only gonna do this one time. I'm gonna need for y'all to practice this and you. Everybody ready? I'm sorry, get the record. Get the record. Hold on. All right. Cause do this shit. But you're right. You're right. They don't like us. They don't like black people. Retina, she don't like black people. Smash, she don't like black people. Because again, Smash was the same one who said that bullshit and same shit when the shit was clearly for motherfucking K. And just like you said, Retina did have a in her box and was cool. That she always be cool with her. So you're right. You're right. You're right about that. I should have listened. Y'all was right. Everybody ready? I'm sorry, get the record. Get the record. Hold on. All right. But motherfuckers was in a motherfucking uproar, but I can't say shit when a motherfucking racist is sitting in your box all comfy. Bitch, I rewatched that live just to make sure I wasn't fucking and I still let that shit ride. I ain't say shit. I left it alone. I voiced my opinion. Excuse her for saying the N-word. Megan ain't even fucking funny to me. Good morning, guys. Megan. I got it. All right. Fucking racist joke. Bitch, y'all some motherfucking, when I say y'all some different type of motherfuckers, but a bitch gonna let a racist in there that talk bad about black people and you got motherfucking black friends. You say you ride for Unknown, you say you ride for me, and I get mad because I get mad because you got a racist sit comfortably in your motherfucking box. Oh, bitch, now I'm the issue. Yeah, he is the issue. And I made sure that my people gave Retina grace with all that fake ass shit. Bitch, I'm gonna have to let my people know, like, yeah, she could own this shit, because she do. But I can't say shit when a motherfucking racist is sitting in your box all comfy. Bitch, I rewatched that live just to make sure I wasn't fucking tripping. I rewatched that live yesterday. You sitting in the box with a racist thinking shit is funny. Thinking shit is cute. A week prior, you was on the fucking app talking about it's Megan's birthday, go wish her a happy birthday. Bitch, I wish that bitch to go to hell. The bitch, I spit on her before I wished her a happy birthday. They talk. Bitches don't even like us black women. The bitch don't even like us. Retina. Bitch, I never liked us. Megan, when I go live and use your clip, can you not come after me? Because I'm just using your soundbite. Please, thank you. You know, fuck yeah. Another bitch, I consider it as a friend, quote unquote. You let a racist ass bitch that don't like me, my kids, my mama, my granny, my cousin, my two black sisters up here in this box. And on top of that, not only to mention that, when Tasha be coming over here the way you be glazing her motherfucking nuts. Tasha ain't got to cuss me out. Glazing her motherfucking coochie hairs. Acting like you a motherfucking ally, but you sitting there kicking with a bitch that like to say nigga. The reason why we in this shit right now is because Megan's a fucking racist. And y'all didn't see clips of her being a racist. So why she get so much grace?
Well, I've never seen Megan say it. Okay.
So you never heard that clip of calling somebody little nigga?
That wasn't her, that was somebody on the phone.
I said when she got up in the court that day, they said them motherfuckers come in with irritating ass up. Oh, they was. I was there that day. I was there that day. I was there that day. You left her. I even fucked her over there because they was putting in the comments she was racist. I was like, no, she's not. Yeah, hey. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna let them know. She is. She can own it. I thought it was so funny. Like, I really enjoyed you trying to impersonate Megan. I give you an A+ for the effort, but it does need a little bit of work. I'm gonna work on it.
Also, to land this plane, you can talk about Retina. I remember you and Retina getting into it, and the comments were saying, that Bree, and I know that it came out that Retina was a capital R. Is that true?
No, she's not a capital R. They're talking about because she was sitting with Megan, but they were sitting with Megan too.
No, understanding now that she's a capital R, I'm just wondering.
I said it because when I replayed the clip back from her and Smash, and they were trying to say I was sitting with her when they knowing that the bitch had alive the day before, so I was calling the bitch back. And when she was saying, they were saying something on the clip, and Retina said that she's supposed to feel some type of way because we feel some type of way about her seeing somebody who nigga. So I said, yeah, now we know that she don't like black people. I feel like she's racist. I did say that.
Do I have to read this? I don't want to read.
No, you don't. But I would like, okay, everybody's confused because there was like another video clipped into this, right? In my receipts. So if you could play, I think you can see the video where Megan and us are all in the box on my page. Because I want you guys to see how Unknown interacted with Megan in my box, but Bree and Unknown are both making me seem to be a racist because of this fucking live.
Right. Alright, so we're playing another one?
Yeah, it is. Hold on. No. Is it the one where I'm talking?
This one?
Hold on. No, I made a whole fucking video of it. Hold on. Go down, right under bougie. Oh, yes, that one. So this is the live that they are speaking of. Listen, Unknown and Bree, both of them together are saying, I sit comfy in this live with Megan. This is where I become a racist because I'm okay with Megan kiki and cacaing it up. I need you all to really tune in and put your ears into this live.
Just playing. What'd she say? Hello, TikTok.
Good morning, TikTok.
Okay, good morning.
I might have to yell at my kids at some point, so just bear with me.
Good morning, TikTok.
Oh hell, here she is.
Her voice isn't that. It's not that low.
Good morning, TikTok. Damn, you got it right on the nose. God damn.
Listen, I used to be annoying once or twice in my life.
Go inside, you dirty.
Right on point.
Go.
I'm gonna have to
Give me a
practice.
second.
All right,
we're
y'all,
listening
get your
to something.
screen
Go.
recorders ready. I'm only going to do this one time. I'm going to need for y'all to practice this and get it down, okay? Is everybody ready?
I'm sorry to my friends.
Let me get the recording. Hold on. All right, let's go.
Go get your coffee. Go get your Diet Coke. Go get your...
I'm right on point. I'm going to have to practice.
All right, y'all, get your screen recorders ready. I'm only going to do this one time. I'm going to need for y'all to practice this and get it down, okay? Is everybody ready?
I'm sorry to my friends.
Let me get the recording. Hold on. All right, let's go.
Go get your coffee, go get your Diet Coke, go get your iced tea. Even if it's a gin and tonic that gets you up and going in the morning, make that bitch a double, y'all. Good morning, TikTok! Let's talk, bitches.
The amount of people that drop from my boxes.
They love me.
I know. I was just trying to get you. I knew, like, I assumed that's what you were coming up here to do, is tell us that we were all wrong.
Y'all are wrong.
I tried my hardest. Okay. I was more like a cock-a-doodle-doo.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure. All right, hold on. Let me make sure I get it.
Go get your coffee, go get your Diet Coke, go get your iced tea. Even if it's a gin and tonic that gets you up and going in the morning, make that bitch a double, y'all. Good
morning, TikTok.
Guys,
Who dropped Megan?
I got it.
All right, somebody come clean. I didn't drop her. I thought she dropped herself. Who dropped her?
Yeah, I did. Come clean.
I didn't, but
I will pull an Unknown and I will unmod every single motherfucker in here.
It wasn't me. You should look at the top of your screen because it wasn't me that.
I was busy looking at text trying to, you know what?
she done it.
I'm not a mod, but I don't fuck with her. Again, when I play your screen.
Okay, as long as you're in here.
It wasn't me. You should look at the top of your screen because it wasn't me that.
I was busy looking at text trying to, you know what?
She done it. I'm not a mug, but I don't fuck with her. Megan, when I play your thing.
Okay, as long as somebody takes ownership.
Yeah, Zeta's so small business. Megan, when I go live and use your clip, can you not come after me? Cause I'm just using your soundbite, please and thank you.
You know, Miss Unknown, when I heard that clip, I actually thought it was so funny. Like, I really enjoyed you trying to impersonate Megan. I give you an A+ for the effort, but it does need a little bit of work.
I'm gonna work on it. I'm gonna make sure I work tonight.
And I think that's progress. That's all we can ask from anybody in the world, right? Just work on ourselves.
Yeah, I am.
Right. Absolutely.
I think I should have it down pegged by next week.
Okay. I don't know what super happy Megan this is in the profile picture, but I need the old wig, like the judge wig, the gravel. I need all of that back, Megan, because we get about into those terms again, and I feel like it needs to make a reappearance in the profile picture.
You gonna lose every goddamn case fucking with her. Let her leave that wig off.
Listen, even sometimes I tell her to take it off. It is still a good profile picture when she has it all going on. So you need the judge to come back then, huh? Well, I don't need you to judge anything I've done, but I'm just saying I liked your profile picture where there was the judge and the gravel and the, moment. Okay. Maybe I'll just go ahead and look that up and I'll just send it to you so you could have that picture. Yes, because maybe I'll even sign it for you. When I mean business, I'll just throw you on my green screen. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, perfect. Teamwork. I'll see if I can't sign it for you too. I'm just playing.
Okay, so real fast, excuse me, Retina. It's called a gavel, I'm pretty sure. But listen, I gotta go yell at my kids real fast.
Gavel, gravel, it's all the same. But that is the whole entire context, right, of that live. That's the context. And how Unknown is sitting anywhere saying, well, Retina was real comfy with her that night. But did we not all just see who was in the box the entire time? Did we not see who asked for the fucking recording? Like, what?
Yeah, it didn't change up until later when everybody was all upset about it.
That's what I'm saying, is like, if we're being honest, Unknown has no right to sit there and say a fuck thing about how Retina sat comfy with Megan in that live. Like, that's where I get confused. Yeah, who recorded it for a soundbite? I didn't ask for her to come up and play that. Unbothered, and I believe listen, I believe that too. Unknown's been around me long enough to fucking know who the type of person I am. And so it's just crazy. Like, and how she can honestly sit there right now and say, like, yep, Retina's a problem because of that live, while she sat next to me and asked for the recording, asked for Megan to say it, asked if she could use it, and yet I'm the issue.
I don't know. It keeps changing.
Bamboozled. I am well aware that it was Unknown that specifically said that, but Bree sat there as the narrative ran. Bree has sat in every live where that narrative has ran, where that has been said. So I'm sorry if you're not speaking up. And I'm going to give props to fucking Queenie, right? Even though we don't kick it, she at least said, nah, Retina, you're fucking racist. At least she stood up for fucking what's the truth. So I'm sorry, but yeah, if you sat there with the whole, I've been feeling some type of way for a little bit, and you know what? Yeah, I believe that, and yep, yep, I've been feeling that. I'm sorry, but that's you fucking running with the narrative. It's the same fucking thing at this point.
My bad. My headphone got all jacked up because I had to disconnect it, and it was just a nightmare. I figured it out, though. Hello.
Hello. We're still here.
Hi. Like, maybe I didn't work it out. I don't know.
You did. You did.
I'm fucking over here yapping on mute.
Thank God. You just saved us all a bunch of
Probably
headaches.
no, but what I'm saying, what I said is bamboozled. I get you're always trying to be a peacemaker, right? You're always trying to come to a resolution, a solution, all the things, right? I get that. And you say, oh, they might not think you're a racist, but they sure damn ran with the narrative and it came out of fucking unknown's mouth. And then, like, she was doubling down on it. So whether she fucking thinks it or not, it was fucking said.
Well, and
And
she
whether
spread it to other
Bree
places,
and
not
whether
just her own life.
not just her own life, and whether Bree thinks it or not, she fucking ran with the narrative. The only person in this whole fucking situation, right, where I've been called a fucking racist is fucking Queen E that spoke up for me. Of all fucking people, she's the one that
Right.
fucking spoke up for me in those situations. Like, be so fucking for real.
How does that happen?
I don't know.
Queenie spoke up on a couple different situations because I'm like, dang, not Queen Eve being the only one to speak up about
Right.
this. I'd have to actually think about it, but I remember saying that in the last 24 hours.
I'm sorry, Bamboozled. I guess yours wasn't recorded or I didn't hear it, but I'm saying in the heat of the moment, when I'm being fucking called a racist, not even on their own platforms, Queenie is the only one that stuck up for me and said, that ain't fucking true. And I've been friends with fucking Unknown longer than I've known Queenie. I get being mad. I get like I do it. I respond to shit, right? That's said about me. I respond, but never would I put some type of label like that on somebody because I'm fucking mad.
Like, that can be so dangerous. Like, I don't think people understand what can happen to people when you're called that.
It's the same as being labeled a fucking pedo.
Pretty much. I mean, as far as the backlash goes, yeah. I mean, it's people don't take kindly to that, and they shouldn't. But it also shouldn't be just put out there just because you occasionally laugh at somebody's personality here and there. Like, calling somebody racist for being like, well, I mean, to be fair, like, nothing has happened pretty recently. I mean, for what, a year? I think we kind of talked about last night. I think the last, like, that whole interaction was kind of like a year ago with, some of the vile shit that Megan has said. Like, not only that, but like, never mind. My brain forgot. What was I saying?
Because this is like a frustrating situation. I mean,
Yeah, it is. It is. And I don't, it's just not fair. You know what I mean? Like, I understand doing it to people who are actually, in fact, racist, but like throwing that shit out there. And again, this is allegedly, supposedly, reportedly by somebody that messaged me saying that unknown said it, allegedly, supposedly. Okay, I don't have proof on this, but if it did happen where unknown said it just because she was mad, is fucked up. It's fucked up.
Hey, I mean, I listen, I hate speaking for other people. But I do want to just it's like a tricky situation to be in because I see both sides. And I understand like being called a racist is like super harsh and really hard
Have you
to
ever
take.
been bamboozled? Have you ever been called a racist
No, girl, I'm
for no
brown.
reason?
No.
Like
I'm an
it's not
other.
it's not a great
No,
feeling.
and I really do get that. I really do. But I'll
Sucks.
say this. I get that you guys don't see Megan as problematic right now. Because I didn't
that's not
either. Like, I
true.
think I said this.
That's not true.
Okay, fine.
That
But
isn't true.
I didn't see her as problematic. I didn't know the history behind her. But once I was educated on all the things she had said and done, I understood that it wasn't up to me to say whether or not she's racist or not. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, in my mind, it's like, I'm
Nobody
not
has
that.
said she's not racist. Not me, not Smash, none of these people involved. I'm going to speak for me and Smash. None of us have said she is not racist. None of us.
But in the same way that you didn't like FM in your
Okay, Meg,
spaces.
you guys cannot compare the two. I don't give a fuck. I really don't. I do not give a fuck. You cannot compare the two because guess what? Even though Megan has said shit right online and how she feels, if she was honestly out here hurting people, I think we would fucking see and know it.
But
Okay?
to them, that is a
Florida
lot of
man,
hurt. Racism is a lot of hurt. So for you to say that you can't compare the two is kind of
you
the
cannot.
problem.
No, you cannot. Because
Why?
at the end of the day, Florida man has a fucking affected my life off this app. Off this app. Contacted family members and not even just mine. Other people.
Many, especially
Other people's
all
family.
women.
All of this shit and put children up, right? Posted my child. So that's the same? You want to really think that that's the same?
Bamboozled, do you know?
Do you
I,
think
you know what?
if Megan was out here being such a fucking racist, right? And putting people in danger because she's racist, we wouldn't have seen it in a fucking year?
I think racism is insidious in a way that it's not as overt as putting up pictures like that, but it is very hurtful.
What
And
about calling somebody's husband a
no, listen, I'm
P3DO?
not defending Florida man at all. Everything he's done is trash. I'm not.
No, I
That's
get.
But you
not the
are
argument I'm
when you're
trying to
trying to
make.
validate the fact that there's no difference between Florida man and Megan.
Okay, maybe I shouldn't say that there's no difference. I'm saying that they're both really terrible. I'm saying that they're both so terrible that not seeing it from their perspective of how could you let this in? How could you let this in our space?
Okay, so here's
Felt
the
the
question.
same.
If we're letting them into space, right? Why did Unknown ask for the recording? Why did Unknown laugh with her? And why did Unknown ask her, like, hey, don't be mad when I replay this? And sat in a box right next to me, right? Right next to me and Megan all at the same time, except the pressure's on me, Bamboozled. Why is that?
I mean, the argument could be
But
put.
they also
Listen,
let him in the box too.
there's two arguments that could be put on that. First, from my perspective, I really did think that Unknown was just trying to be like, kind of like cracking jokes, like not cracking jokes in a friendly way, but just like kind of like getting back at her because she had
It was no
been
different than what Retina did, though. I'm a
no
little
no no
confused by that.
because Megan had been kind of poking at Unknown. This was her way of poking back. But I think
Megan pokes at everybody.
and this is my perspective, and I don't want to talk for Bree, but from my understanding, Bree was upset that she had talked to Retina on the back end saying, I don't like that feeling comfortable, that you guys came to like, you understood where Bree was coming from beforehand. And then it happened again. I think that's a part of the upset.
Well, then, okay, if that's the case, then why did Unknown let Florida Man in his box that night?
Girl, I don't know. That's a whole other situation.
But you're just saying, like, it repeated itself.
Yeah, I
So,
think it keeps repeating itself, but
so
I think that a lot
what
of
keeps
this...
repeating itself? The fact that Megan was in Holly's box and she was the middleman for us all in one life having a conversation with a whole entire other life. And then you let Florida Man not only once but twice into your space, okay? Because it was Bree the first time, Unknown the second time. So again, guilty, right? Holly and Retina both allowed Megan in the box, except the fact is they let Florida Man up because they thought I was fucking lying about the fact that he called my job and talked about me fucking doing things to children.
I think they even kind of cackled at that whole situation with him.
She did. Whether she likes it or not, I'll find the fucking clip of where she's like, Retina couldn't even go to work. Or she didn't say Retina, but like scared to go to work, blah, blah, blah. And like, this is what we were told on the back end, Florida Man.
I'm not arguing that everything that everybody said was correct. I'm not arguing that everybody's reactions were right. I think a lot of terrible things.
Nobody's calling them a fucking racist.
Or a pedophile.
All I was trying to say is that I think that both sides have said really hurtful things. And I was hoping, I don't know, maybe I'm just a fucking idiot. Like you said, I always try to play.
Okay, if you want to talk about hurtful, what have I said that is hurtful to Unknown or Bree? Tell me.
Please don't talk about yourself like that, Bamboozled, please.
I'm sorry, what?
I said, please don't talk about yourself like that. That's not the case. I think there's just a lot of things that some people might not know all of, right? That has led up to this because some of it has been years leading up to it. So please don't call yourself an idiot. That is not the case. I just think, knowing all of it, you kind of have to know all of it all around in order to form a solid opinion on something. That's all.
I like your mom 21. I don't read the comments normally whenever I talk, but I can comprehend perfectly fine.
Okay, so if you think hurtful things have been said on both sides, what did I say that was hurtful to them?
I mean, to be honest, I feel like I'm being put on the spot and I can't think clearly on that.
You're not being on the spot. You asked for a box.
I mean, the question.
Well, you're the one that said it. You said both sides have said some hurtful things to each other. Well, if that's the case, you should know what the hell's been said.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say.
That's because nobody said anything hurtful. Retina didn't say anything hurtful or anything racist to anybody. It was solely
I definitely don't think
she allowed
said
somebody in her
anything
box.
racist. I do think that people have said hurtful things on both sides. Certainly not racist, but definitely hurtful. I think.
Do you think that somebody should be called racist just because they allowed somebody in their box?
I think it's not up to me to decide if somebody feels that way or not. I think the Black perspective is very unique. And I'm
unique
brown.
in calling somebody racist because you're upset, because you're mad?
I think that certain actions could be perceived as such.
Sure, but does it make somebody racist if somebody is allowed into a box? I mean, let's be real. Florida Man has done some rather racist things that he even called out at one point and educated somebody on one point, Mittens, right? For doing such things that Mittens did, like putting a rack pipe in Unknown's picture, whatever whatever meme or whatever they did, but then he did the same thing. So, I mean, are we going to call everybody racist or just the people that we're mad at?
Hey, listen, Smash, I don't think anybody is racist. I'm not making that argument. I'm saying that it's not up to me.
Right.
And I see the perspective of the hurt of if you let somebody who said a lot of racist things feel comfortable, they could feel that way.
Well, I don't know. Florida man seemed pretty comfortable.
Listen, I hate that too. I get that. But in the same way that I was defending you guys having Megan in the box, I was defending them having Florida man and vice versa. Like, it is their platform. They are asking questions. They were trying to get help for Holly Mae. I feel like you guys, I don't see the intention was bad whenever Megan was up there, but I do see the hurt in their side. As for hurtful things, I mean, I recalled one thing, Retina. Well, she's on teacup, so I'll wait.
She can hear you still.
Okay.
Sorry, I was reading the messages of where Bree's chat or Patreon is telling everybody to come get you because I'm yelling at you.
You're not yelling. You're not yelling. I'm perfectly fine. I think that I remember watching a clip where you were like I said, hurtful things like, Bree, the only reason you have a platform is because of petty, or
That was
everybody
well
had
before the
snippy.
racist shit was said. Well before
Yeah, but
that.
it was all within the same context of some kind of fallout, right? It was like right after the
Okay, now you rebuttal what Bree said to me.
what did Bree say to you? I'm sorry.
What you're saying, it's been said on both sides, right? So you could finally come up with something, right? That I said she built her platform off the back of petty, which I still stand on. But so again, if that's the case, then you should be able to rebuttal on both sides what Bree said to me.
Give me another minute.
If you are in fact neutral.
No. Give me another minute. I'm sure I have. Like I said, I really do believe both people have said hurtful things. I said that on both sides as well. I don't have the best memory.
I'm pretty sure,
honestly.
Smash, when you and I were watching, right, when Unknown went live that night and Brie got in the box, there was a point where she's like, well, if Retina's talking shit, that's understandable because I said some shit. Do you remember that?
I do.
Okay.
Well, I didn't mean to upset you guys. I mean, I'm reading the comments and I think that I've definitely made things worse potentially.
You didn't. No, it's fine. It's just, this is what I mean. And if you've been around long enough, Bamboozled, you see lives, right, where somebody comes up and then all of a sudden there's this huge uproar of like, they were attacked, blah, 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 right? Because I don't think I've treated you anywhere close to how Megan's panel treated Gloria today.
Well, that was another thing I wanted to say. I didn't see that, but had I seen it, I probably would have tried. Spooky Queen, I didn't see your question. What's your question? How do you feel about Brie making people pick a side? She didn't. She hasn't.
Did you not see her make I'm Bored cry last night?
I saw I'm Bored. I think I'm Bored is one of the sweetest ladies. I think
Did you see her cry last night? That was my question.
Yes, but I don't think she cried for the reason that you're implying. I don't think she cried because of Brie. I think she cried because she felt that she was being misunderstood.
Why was she even addressed about her comment on my page to the point to she had to become in tears?
I think everybody's allowed in the same way that you're asking me questions. I think everybody's allowed to ask questions or express themselves, right?
Yeah.
If they have a problem or if they're...
Should be allowed, yeah.
Yeah, if they don't understand something. I think a part of that was done. I think that I'm Bored is very sweet. She didn't understand what was going on. She asked questions about it. There were some people that were a little rougher in the chat than others, and it kind of got to her.
So here's my question so the next time Brie posts a video, right, I'm going to go live and I'm going to address every single fucker on that list. How is that going to make people feel?
Everybody that's on the list of what?
On her, whoever comments on her video. And I'm going to say, because you know what? You sat over, you commented on that. That means you don't ride for me. So I'm going to call you out.
I don't think it's anybody that made a comment. I think it was what the comments were. Her issue was that nobody cleared it up. It's a valid point.
Just like Bree didn't clear up, I'm not a racist.
But that's your argument to make. It doesn't invalidate hers. That's your argument to make, but that doesn't invalidate her argument that she didn't actually call you a racist. Also, I'm not infantilizing her feelings. This is clearly what she said. If you guys watched it, she literally said, "I don't know what I'm talking about in regards to racism. I didn't understand." Like she's the one who was explaining that. I'm not trying to invalidate her emotional response. I'm saying that her response wasn't because of Bree, it was because of the chat.
Why was it even brought to the forefront of the live?
I think because when you think somebody supports you 100% and you don't see them defend you, it can bring up her feelings.
To be fair, both of them have always said, please do not ever defend me.
Simple Sweet Southern, I honestly don't know. I think I was just trying to find some kind of common ground.
So I don't know if they're really finding common ground when you're being called racist for no reason. You know what I mean?
If Bree is mad that people didn't defend her, why the fuck wasn't all of her Patreon minions on my page defending her? If you really want to think about it, if she wanted all these people to defend her and she's upset nobody defended her, why didn't any of her minions from Patreon go defend her on that video in the comment section? Instead, she chose people that literally had something to say about it and bring it to their live to the point where they took a box to discuss it until they got emotionally upset about it. So where the fuck are where are all the Patreon minions to defend her?
Well, I don't
they defend her and preach about her and pet her and do the same thing Monster asked for, right? Acceptance and love and pats and all the things. So where were those folks to defend her on the video? If she's mad that nobody defended her, why aren't her own people defending her?
Retina, first of all, I don't think that they're minions. I think a good deal of them still really love you. Second of all, I think that a good deal of them, that is exactly what she was talking about, is that they didn't defend her.
Well, then why is she taking it out on the people that did say something instead of the people that didn't say something?
She really was saying it in general. She really was. She was saying it in general. I'm Bored came up and was like, I feel like you're talking about me. They used her as one of the examples and within the conversation of it. But she wasn't trying to single her out. She wasn't trying to say that it was just her. I feel like a lot of this is being blown out of proportion in the way that it's being brought to the other side and being brought, people are trying to bring bones over to Bree's side. People are trying to bring bones over here. Dry, terrible bones, not broth bones.
You know that there is here, let me clear things up for you. Do you understand right now, in this moment, that at this exact moment in time, there is a group chat between me, Holly Mae, Unknown, and Bree, which have all been fucking active today. All have had conversations today.
No, of course I don't know that.
Well, you don't know. Okay, that? So no, I'm just saying. So if I'm just saying, this is the thing: is everybody wants to have an opinion, insert themselves, and yet nobody shows facts or proves themselves wrong or admits that they were wrong or apologizes, right? It just keeps going and going and going, and yet there's a whole fucking back-end conversation going on. Again, as I know that, I'm still live talking about this.
Sure, but I'm only seeing what you guys bring to the platform, obviously. So I'm only responding to what I've seen. I see the best in all sides. I see the best in you, and I see the best in Bree. I see hurt. I see two sides that are just hurt.
I don't really think it comes to hurt when it comes to be labeled as a fucking racist.
I think it comes to hurt when they see racists sitting comfortably, joking and kikiing.
Okay, then so is unknown. I mean, you guys cannot use that as your defense when unknown was the actual person asking Megan
Bree
to
brought
get
up a
up
really
there
great
and
point.
repeat it.
Bree brought up a really good point. When Bree brought up Florida Man that first time when you were very upset, wasn't Holly Mae also in the box?
When?
When she brought up Florida Man the first time, and you guys were very upset when you guys broke up essentially the first time, wasn't Holly Mae in the box?
I believe so. I wasn't in that
She
live, but
was.
yes, I believe so.
Okay, but who got the heat from that? It was Bree. It wasn't Holly Mae. Frankly, I didn't think
Whose
either of
platform
them.
was it?
It was Bree's.
Who makes the decision as to who sits in boxes?
Phenomenal. You, Retina. It was your platform.
And it was.
Who makes the decisions? Who got the heat? You, the same way as Bree. You guys don't see the parallels in that?
And you don't understand the parallels between Florida Man and Megan is crazy to me.
I do see the parallels.
A literal psychopath that is calling family members, anybody's family members at this point, right? And saying the wildest shit, right, about them.
He should be locked up. If you're looking for me to
and then
disagree,
you think so, then Megan should be locked up. If we are speaking about parallels, you think Megan should be locked up too?
If she is an active racist, that would be ideal. Yes.
What do you mean active? Why would we even say that? She's either racist or she's not, right? Because nobody can redeem themselves, so you can't put into the argument.
I actually disagree with that. My personal opinion, but I don't believe my opinion matters because I am not black. Do you see that's the argument?
Racist, right?
Because that's my perspective.
Because you cannot redeem yourself from being racist.
Retina, I have seen people that were Nazis go on to laser off tattoos of hate because they've changed their lives. I just think it's rare. I have not had the black experience. So because I have not had the black experience, I've only had a brown person's experience in America from immigrant parents. My experience is very unique to me. Their experience is very unique to them. How they react to racism from their life is very unique to them. I can't sit here and say, oh, these people, like, oh, this is wrong of them. Their hurt is very justified. It's very valid. You're their friend. So as their friend, if Bree comes to you and says, hey, I don't like that she's feeling comfortable, that she keeps showing up, that you guys are saying happy birthday to her, that you guys are all good with her, and then it happens again, does she not have a right to be upset with you?
When did she...
That's the
thing, Bamboozled, is all of that you just said has never came to me.
So it never happened. She never came to you at all and said, hey, I'm uncomfortable with...
No, never once. Bree's still active on my Snapchat. She still has me on IG. And as of, I think, yesterday, she had not blocked me on TikTok.
I never said that she had a problem with you directly or that she didn't want to be friends with you. I said, did she ever talk to you about not wanting Megan in those spaces?
Never.
Because that's what she said.
No. Pull the clips. Pull the receipts. That's never happened.
Girl, I'm telling you, that's just what she said. I have no receipts. I have no clips. I record nobody.
Well, I'm telling you that there are no receipts on that because that did not happen.
Okay, well then maybe listen, I've clearly fucked up by coming up here. Like, I've inserted myself into a friendship that I have no business being in. I just saw both sides. That's it.
And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying that there's behind the scene situations, right? There's other conversations off the app, and again, if nobody's seen the apology that Brie gave me in the middle of the night in Unknown's Live, right? It wasn't for, I apologize for what I did on the app at all. She apologized to what she said to me off this app. Because off this app is where her and I had the disagreement where I was like, okay, I'm good. It wasn't on the app. It wasn't crucifying her because of Florida Man. It was because of what she said personally to me in my DMs that I walked away. So again, just the other day, she was saying, well, we're seeing them like wanted to crucify me and this, that, the other, and left me and turned their back on me, all because I let Florida Man in my box. No, I walked away from you because what you said to me in private, and she even apologized for that.
Can I say something real fast? And then I'm going to drop. But I can't help but feel bamboozled that you like are trying to be neutral. Like you're just, I think you desperately want to be neutral, but you came up here in a way that is defending one person versus trying to get both sides and being understanding of both sides. You definitely seem more on one side than you seem on our side. And I feel like if you're trying to be neutral, you have to be able to understand that both parties, both sides, if you will, there's things that have happened that have led to what it's become today. I personally feel that you are more on one side because you stopped coming around. You were there every night in my live and now you're not, right? Which, okay, it's fine. It's not a big deal. But please don't try to come up here and act neutral and then try to, you know,
Smash. The only reason I haven't been inside is just because I've been asleep. I've been really sick.
I'm sorry you've been sick.
And I have done all of this on the other side.
Listen, I'm not trying to make you upset or anything. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna come for you, anything like that. I can't help but feel this is I feel like you've kind of made your choice and it sucks because nobody on at least our side has made you make a choice. So it just sucks. It sucks because I don't know what's gonna happen from tonight after this. I really like you, Bamboozled. I really do. I like you a lot. And I don't know. I just have a feeling, and it's not very often I get a gut feeling. So I'm gonna drop though.
Well, like I said, I mean, really, like, it wasn't my intention to choose a side. No, it's because I've been sick that I've been able to stay up.
It's almost impossible to stay neutral. I don't know how anyone can be completely neutral. It's just very hard.
Hazel, I agree. I think she does. But like I here's a prime example, right? Of what Brie is interacting in her Patreon right now while we are alive. Is not helping any situation. There's no, okay, maybe we can come to a resolution. Maybe we can, X, Y, and Z it. That's absolutely not what is happening. Her and her people, her included, are both in Patreon right now right? Mocking situations, trying to say that I'm doing X, Y, and Z, all of that. So if you think, right, like Bree is hurt and maybe there's a friendship that could be mended, the comments that I'm getting would not be the same.
Listen, that's fair, but I would make the argument that the Patreon and the people who support her aren't her. Like, I don't represent her.
I promise you, what Holly is texting me right now and Myrna is nothing like what I see Bree and Unknown interacting in.
I mean, I don't understand what that means, but listen, I feel like I've definitely overstepped, and so I'm just gonna drop down if that's okay.
I don't want people to be upset. I'm just saying, like, I get you want to be neutral, right? Because essentially, maybe it helps you be able to navigate your way on this app, right? If
Tina,
people, what?
we don't get to be neutral anymore. I'm just gonna say it. I feel so fucking uncomfortable everywhere I go. That's it. What are we supposed to do? I feel like I'm a child in kindergarten. Do I get to play on the left side of the yard or the right side of the yard or whatever? I'm sick of this. I care about Bree and I know I care about you and Holly and I'm tired of this. What
Can
do
I
I
say this
do?
really quick? I'm not. I think I'm just overwhelmed. It's not you that made me upset, nor the comments.
It's uncomfortable. I mean,
No, sometimes just I get like this when I get overwhelmed. But I would like to be
oh,
very clear about this, that
take a deep breath.
my comprehension skills are still here. I have 3 fucking degrees. The way you guys talk is wild. The comments are wild. The rudeness is wild. You guys don't want me to apply my knowledge, nor the capabilities that I have to roast you the way you guys try to roast others.
Well, I hope nobody's being ugly to you because I think even Retina agrees that you can have your own feelings on this, honestly. But I'm just tired of it. Like I don't like to go anywhere anymore.
No, Simple Sweet Southern is fine. She's fine. She gets frustrated. She has a right to get frustrated. I understand that.
Hold on.
Not everybody
Can I pause this
handle
just for a second?
emotional bullshit. Sure.
Bamboozled. I listen. I'm just getting ready to go play Minecraft with my kids. I'm gonna end here in a second. I just want you. Please do not. Please do not get worked up like this. Like I understand. Like sometimes discussions are hard and it stresses you out and it causes anxiety. But please take a deep breath. It's not that serious. You know, people have opinions. People have feelings. You don't
I
need
think I'm
to.
just not used to talking
I
in front
understand.
of this many
Listen, I get it.
people.
Hey, and it's okay. It's okay. Because at one point, probably most of us weren't also used to that. All right. Take
Facts.
a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Despite what's going on, Bamboozled, I adore you. I adore you. Maybe we disagree on some things, and that's okay. But please do not let anybody on this app make you feel like anybody is trying to drag you. Listen, don't read the comments. You know why? When I'm in a box, I don't even read the comments. I don't read the comments because it gets me all worked up.
Same. It pisses me off, so I look the other way and just go on my rant.
Right. I look straight up. I look at what anything else other than the comments because we can't control those, right? Like, I mean, we can to a certain extent, but for the most part, we can't. And it's unnecessary. Shit, you know what I mean? Shit that's being said, whatever. It doesn't have to be read. So just take a deep breath, Bamboozled. I don't hate you. I don't think Retina hates you. I don't think anybody hates you. I think it's just a healthy conversation that I wish other people would even be willing to have. Nobody's yelling. Nobody's cussing each other out. Nobody's calling each other names. We're
No,
just there's things that are being said, and then like there's a rebuttal. So
and I
just
hope
take a deep
nobody
breath, honey.
takes my lack of being able to take a deep breath as like I was being attacked. I'm not being attacked. These are valid questions people have. I shouldn't have stepped up if I wasn't able to recall everything. I get that.
Well, hey, but look at you. Look at you.
You tried.
You're still here.
And
You're
that's what
still you're like, okay, all right, fine. Okay, maybe I can't recall that at this moment. You know what I can't recall? Shit. I can't recall shit ever for any
but
reason.
but I just want to point this out though. At the beginning of my live, this is what I went live about is nobody stepped up for Gloria, right?
Right.
Bamboozle is trying to
Mm-hmm.
stand up for Bree and also on this side, right? Or me and my feelings. And that's
Yep.
what I get. Like, I can't be mad at Bamboozled, and I'm not, because she got into a box to try and help, right? Because that's what I said, is nobody stood up, got in a box for Gloria today.
Right.
And I don't dislike Bamboozled. I don't have an issue with her. I don't think any which way about her. But I'm just saying, like,
No.
she's upset about, like, and here's another prime example, right? If we're looking at both sides, she's upset about these comments while I'm pissed off about what's being said about me and Patreon at the
Right.
same moment,
Exactly.
and Bree mocking this live.
Exactly.
Like,
It's
I
a
don't
tough
get it.
situation. It really is. It's there's no winning, and it sucks. It's just the way the cookie crumbles, unfortunately. But I respect you a lot for coming up here and staying up here, bamboozled, and
Mm-hmm.
having a conversation, because I wish more people would have a conversation instead of just going into their own live. Oh, Holly May. Instead of going into their own live and or other people's lives and passing inaccurate information. At least Bamboozles is trying to figure out what's going on. So
Right.
Bamboozle, please, honey, please do not worry about the comments. Please, nobody's trying to drag you. I'm not. Nobody's blocking you. Nobody's dropped you. You know what I mean? Just take a deep breath, baby. Okay. I'm gonna go play Minecraft with my kiddos. But Holly Mae, I love you, and Retina, and all you guys in the boxes. Most of you.
Thank y'all for, being kind about that. I am gonna
You're
drop it
welcome.
though. Y'all have
Well,
a good night.
thank you.
You guys don't have to send gifts at all. I'm literally deleting this bitch right after. So don't send it to me. But what you call it? Am I echoing?
No.
Okay. I literally only came back up. I'm gonna drive down and come back up. Hold on.
Bitch. Hi, mattress. I mean, and to be honest, what Gigi said when she got in here, at this point, it is neutral is not an option.
It isn't. And
And it's not, I feel like it's not me making that decision.
I mean, I think it's out of respect for everybody. I mean, it's out of respect for all y'all. And I just don't think I know where to sit. And I think a lot of people are like that right now.
Can we block Myrna for the
Bitch,
rest?
shut the hell up.
I'm just playing mattress. Um, literally, thank you guys for the belated birthday. I've been real busy, but I'm only back on here right now because the comparison of me being in Bree's box or live when Florida Man came in the box, if we're going to use even that as a comparison, then let's compare the reaction. My reaction to Florida Man in the box versus Unknown's reaction to Megan in the box. No, at the end of the day, listen, I have not been around. Even prior to me deleting the app, I wasn't really around. I said, when I get back into doing the adult thing, I'm not going to be around like that because I got to get my body back to being up in the morning and on the go all day. You know what I'm saying? So I missed lives, and the lives that all this shit popped off on, I missed it. I woke up the Tuesday morning confused as fuck. I asked Jess what was going on because we were all in a snap together. Also, there was no long conversation. There was barely a fucking conversation about the Megan stuff between Bree, me, Retina, Jess, and Katie. Because Bree said something about not wanting to be around Megan, and then it flipped into a conversation about the comments that be made by certain people about not being like Holly and Retina or getting the support and shit like that. That's where the conversation turned onto. Also, I don't fuck with Megan. I don't. Ever since Megan started coming around, I don't fuck with her. She don't fuck with me. I don't sit with her. She don't sit with me. I wasn't around those lives. So for when my name was brought up several times by Bree, the lives are literally posted on several YouTubes. I was like, what the hell am I even being inserted in this shit for? Like, I haven't even been around. You know what I'm saying? At all. So I was confused on that, thrown back like, what the fuck? Them. You should say names because people run with shit, but also I took it that way. Sure did. Why? Because when you were talking about Retina, saying them and they, knowing that it's me, my platform, Retina's starting to go live, but she's just now starting to go live. So anytime Retina was live, it was in my live. So to me, you're insinuating the both of us, which is wild to me. But making it like we could do the comparisons all day, every day. But again, the play on words ain't coming from me at all. I'm not even on the app, but I did go in the DMs today. I sure did. And like I told Bree, I'm not playing on words. I'm speaking directly and clearly. The playing on words is the fucking live that I rewatched on YouTube where Brie was talking about how she brought up the monster shit and blamed Retina. Like made it all like Retina was this dirty ass bitch and whatever. Then the whole thing about her and Petty, she blamed that shit on Smash. Yet Petty said out his own mouth that anybody who was modding for him, if they were his mods and they fucked with Unknown or Smash, he said both their names, they were going to get unmodded or whatever, right? Then when it came to Bree, he had his own issue, which I still to this day stand on and believe that it was because people were telling Bree to go live more than they were telling him like they used to. Go live, go live. They were starting to tell Bree to go live more, and I feel like he was salty on that. That's just my opinion. But yeah, that all of a sudden turned on only Smash and only Retina. Like, who's playing on words here now, buddy? Also, a lot of the followers that I just got a lot to say. Holy shit. But a lot of the followers that are in Bree's live, my live, Unknown's live, Retina's live, like these motherfuckers been following me and Retina for a long time. A lot of them have been around us for a long fucking time and they know how to be neutral. Just because you see them over here, you know what I'm saying? If anybody wants to block somebody for being somewhere, that's their prerogative. You do what you got to do. But don't turn it around like I'm not making you pick a fucking side. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, we are all motherfucking grown and we all got the choice on where we want to be, who we want to be associated with, if we want to partake in the conversation or not. But having people feel some type of way or feel bad because they're still supporting both sides or all sides is crazy to me. To me. Especially when you do that shit to people, you can't get mad for people saying, oh no, she makes you choose her. They make you choose her. They make you feel some type of way. Especially when it's outlined around this whole racism narrative. Nobody is questioning or defending Megan, Lip Gloss, Shannon, none of them, because they all went after Unknown for months over her.
And bougie.
Yeah, and Bougie, all of them did. Stephanie, all of them. That's what I was saying to Brie earlier today. Like, I'm not trying to minimize our friendship whatsoever. I'm not trying to minimize our respect. Speaking for me, I'm not trying to minimize none of that. But at the end of the day, when it comes to Unknown, honey, that is way deeper than than Brie would even know. And I say that because she wasn't around for a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where her and Queenie were around those times. But me, Retina, and Unknown, like, we got history on this app. We went through, I'm talking about it, because listen, even when Unknown sat with Florida Man, OG, Mittens, and all of them, Unknown never strayed from motherfucking standing on truth. She replayed old videos. She called shit out. We weren't even talking, and she still stood on the principle of shit. Unknown don't look at people and see their skin tone or their upbringing. None of that shit. Is it around on the app? Fuck yeah. That's what we always call out when a motherfucker tries to come by us and be, you know what I'm saying? All of us have. But Unknown don't look at people like that. She don't. She don't push that shit. You know what I'm saying? I get Megan is a racist. Okay. But so the fuck is Shannon and Lip Gloss and all of them that they used to sit with, the mods and all that. Like that. Mind you, I'm saying all of them because they all joined in on the racist remarks, had fucking skits of fried chicken in like making it seem like it was unknown. You know what I'm saying? Like, they turn motherfucking fried chicken into a derogatory fucking skit against Unknown. All of them bitches. So if you feel that way about one, you should feel that way about all of them. And I really feel like, to me, the shit amped up after the Witty shit. I don't know how many times I had to say in that box, I'm not minimizing the racism as well as the stereotyping that is going around. You know what I'm saying? That is happening right now in the comments. But again, we don't fuck with Witty. We don't fuck with that side. So why allow them a box when our comment cousins who support us are legitimately getting attacked right now? Why aren't they in the box clarifying what they mean by their comments, like Dreamer444? You know what I'm saying? They were ready to fucking hold a motherfucking awareness live on her and go after everything she's ever done on this app, all because of the way her comment was worded. When she came in the box, she was able to clarify what she meant. You know what I'm saying? And then the pitchforks went down on our side type shit. Like, in that moment, I strongly stand by and believe that the comment cousins were more important than bitches we don't fuck with. Okay? But again, even in the Snapchat, I had to keep reiterating, I'm not minimizing the racism and stereotyping. Because let's be real, it started off as racism in Witty shit. It was brought over to Bree's shit under the demise of racism, and then our comment cousins go over there with only knowing what was said that was supposedly being done in the comments by the people that were coming in, and then they went over there and they stereotyped the fuck out that man. None of that's right. But again, I feel like the supporters who have been supporting us deserved that fucking room way above Shannon, Lip Gloss, any of them bitches, especially for somebody like Witty, who we don't fuck with. Like, if we see her around, hey Witty, how you doing? Hope your day is going good. Okay, bye. But the people that support us, our supporters, that's the one thing that motherfuckers forget on here. Without our supporters, you ain't got shit on this app. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I don't know. Don't use me for comparisons, because listen, for real, you know I'm gonna be told. You know I'm gonna have something to say. And also, again, I'm pretty sure, and you guys can all disagree with me or agree with me. I'd rather two women going head to toe, back and forth, screaming, yelling, coming at each other, versus a man going at a woman any day of the motherfucking week. So that is not the strongest fucking comparison that people can use. Because if we are going to go there, then let's compare it exactly to a T. Meaning, Bree was the host of the Florida Man coming in, and Retina was the host of Megan coming in. You can compare the hosts if you want to. That's your choice. But let's compare the fucking me and Unknown. How was my reaction to Florida Man versus her reaction to Megan? If you guys are going to compare the situation to try to make it seem like, well, you only went after Bree and not Holly Mae, okay, then compare. If you're going to come at me over that or use me as a comparison, then that opens the door to compare how I reacted to Florida Man being in the box versus how Unknown acted to Megan being in the box. You get what I'm saying? I don't want to go back and forth with anybody. I don't want to fight with anybody. I'm not doing this back and forth shit with nobody. But again, at the end of the day, like, this is fucking, like, it's bullshit. It's definitely fucking bullshit. And the amount of people who are writing me, even though I'm not on the fucking app, to tell me how they're uncomfortable or they're worried to be seen in a live or a box or a fucking video comment because they'll get called out, blocked, or whatever, even though people ended up falling in, not in love, but like catching fucking friendships with all of us because we all sat together. That shit don't just turn off like a light switch. Okay? Just because the creators aren't into it doesn't mean that the fucking comment cousins are all gonna just fall in line and follow suit. Motherfuckers think for themselves. And if people want to be neutral, then let them be neutral. But let's not discuss about who jumped to the front to defend shit faster, because I could swear plenty of times motherfuckers were on the back end defending shit about me or Retina while others weren't. You were told about fucking Dana telling Andrew that Mikey called CPS on you and smash, and the fucking interwebs went wild, which good, great, I'm glad. But when I said something about my feelings being just a little bit hurt, only because it's like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Everybody knows Mikey be talking shit and he's just a fucking clown. But it's like, what the fuck? They're like, huh? You know what I'm saying? But again, that was me, my own feeling. You know what I'm saying? And I got over it. Why? Because it wasn't a feeling towards like, you know what I'm saying? It was my own insecurity, like my own, oh, they really don't care about, you know what I'm saying? I was feeling sorry for myself. I was having a pity me moment, you know? But it didn't like spill over onto everybody else and onto anybody in the group chat when I was saying it in there, you know? Like, it's fucking crazy to me. It's fucking crazy. It's crazy. I just hope that everybody just figure it the fuck out. And that racist narrative, yeah, that needs to be nipped in the fucking butt, because every single fucking one of you, regardless what side you sit on, knows good goddamn and well I nor Retina are motherfucking racist. Neither one of us would even be around fucking racist ass people in the real world at all. So to even insinuate that is fucking wild to me. And then the whole, well, I'm not the one that said it. No. YouTube comes in clutch. That's where I've literally been watching these fucking lives at. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't do that shit. Fuck. At the end of the day, nobody should be walking around in the real world or on this motherfucking app ashamed, for one, of their own skin tone, but for two, to be like, no, see it, say it. The hell? Like, that's crazy to me. Fucking crazy to me. I just came, barely breathed, barely had a breath. I'm sorry. I'm about to jump down though and get off. I just had to come, and don't use me as a fucking comparison. Please don't.
Holly. Thank Thank you for coming back and talking to us.
I just want everybody, whether it's in here, whether it's on Bree's side, whatever, as far as the comments go, y'all motherfuckers got to think for yourselves. Be where you want to be, period. When the fallout happened before, again, that's another thing. I didn't fall out with Bree because Florida Man was in the live. I spoke to Bree every day, damn near, after that, explaining what my issue was. And it wasn't to do with dude being in the box. It had to do with the comments she made when I wasn't around that I didn't catch until the live was reposted. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I try to tell people tonight, is that Bree has gone on about how we fell out and everybody wanted to crucify her about having Florida Man in the box. But I said, no, that's not why I walked away. I walked away from you because of what you said to me in private off of this app.
Yeah, well, that was my thing too. I listen, when I tell you me and Bree went back and forth, I'm talking about back and fucking forth. Like, I think at one point me and her were both fucking crying type shit. You know what I'm saying? Because listen, when you're friends, you get into it or a miscommunication or whatever, you're gonna talk. Whether you gotta yell through it, scream through it, cry through it, whatever, you're gonna talk until both of you guys understand where you guys are coming from. And that's what me and Bree did. And then when we came live and I held my first fucking live, I made it very clear that I still liked Bree. I made it very clear that Bree has a good heart. I made it very fucking clear. Nobody needs to pick a side. The fuck? That's the dumbest shit ever. Who's got to pick a side? Even if we choose never to speak again, who the fuck got to speak? Who the fuck got to pick a side? If you are, in the conversation that she's talking about in her live on a Tuesday, and then I'm talking about something on a Monday and it intrigued you, why you can't go in both places and spaces? You know what I'm saying? That whole entire fucking time that we were doing our own little things and I backed up off going into a lot of lives, not just Breeze, I was encouraging everybody to continue supporting all sides of everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So you can't even say that. You can't even fucking say that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. But you know what? I mean, that's just, I don't know. Y'all, people can do what they want to do. They can, tell their followers that they are to not be seen on certain platforms, or they're getting blocked, muted, whatever, kicked to the curb, all the thing, whatever. That's everybody's choice. But I hope to God that the ones who've been following me for fucking years, the longest, whatever, be a fucking free thinker. Go where the fuck you pay your own damn cell phone bill. You be where the fuck you want to be. You think for yourself. If you don't like something, say something. And if you ain't confrontational, then just scoot your ass out the live.
Holly Mae, before you leave, I just wanted to apologize for the comparison.
Oh no, you're not even the only one that's comparing me, girl. I'm getting
No,
text
no, no.
messages
It
like,
was me, and
bitch.
I just wanted to make it clear that that was from me, and I don't want anybody else blamed for that.
Oh no,
And I
no, no.
also
I got
want to
text
be
messages.
clear.
Bam.
But
I'm
listen,
telling you.
I also just want to be clear that nobody, not Unknown or Bree, want anybody to choose sides. They're not going through a list. I feel like this has been misconstrued, and I just want to be very clear about they are only upset if people are talking shit on them
Why are
on
you
the other
speaking
side.
for them?
Well,
Why?
okay,
I
fair enough.
disagree.
I just wanted to speak for myself in
Okay,
the
bam.
sense of I didn't want that to be misconstrued because of me.
No, Bree, or
It's not
bam.
just you saying that.
Hold on, bam. Two things. I promise. You're not the only one that's like, girl, that you're being compared. Like, you're being you know how people are. I got text messages. I got fucking IGs. All that. You're being compared. You're being compared. Whatever, right? For one, but for two, I'm gonna need anybody and everybody who wants to speak up for anybody, whether it's on Retina side, Smash side, or Bree side. Before you jump in a box, go rewatch these lives, because when you're in the moment and it's in real time, you can miss stuff. I give everybody, you can, because I have.
Honestly,
We've all
fair
done it.
enough. Fair enough. But I
Yeah.
also think that a lot of us are missing what's going on the back end. Like what Retina said, kind of rang true about like you guys are in these chats, like you guys have a real friendship and maybe that's not being shared, so like what we're getting might not be the whole picture.
Well, shit, I'm
And
not
so
gonna lie. I've
staying,
been on the back end for the last few days, girl.
yeah, and
No,
so
that's what I
staying
told
neutral
everybody is
is
the
the
fact
best
that,
plan.
like, here's the thing, right? That there is, I told everybody in here, there's an IG chat with you, me, Bree, and Unknown. And I still am out here saying what the fuck I gotta say tonight. And we're still in a group chat. So that says something, right? There's still discussions on the back end. And yet I'm still pissed the fuck off about what the hell happened to Gloria and how nobody fucking went for her. And it was even announced for everybody watching. Oh, Retina entered the chat knowing good goddamn and well I can't get in a fucking box if Nelson's in there to defend Gloria. So where the fuck was everybody else?
I mean,
And
I didn't see
instead,
it. I think that
they're in Patreon talking about it and like, well, that's not our problem anymore. Like, are you fucking for real? It was okay when she streamed for you, when she could find you clips and all of the things, but none of you fucking spineless bitches could get in a fucking box. But you know what I said? It's always going to be me, Holly, Unknown, and Smash that fucking stand up to go into a fucking lion's den to defend our people, right? Except I wasn't fucking allowed to today.
I appreciate you guys. I caused my own drama though. Nobody had to come, but I appreciate you. I really do.
well, Gloria, if I had seen it, I would have tried, but I think that not following Megan or having her blocked might have been the issue where I didn't
Myrna,
see
no, that is
anything.
exactly what Bree said. That is exactly what Bree said about Gloria. If you talk shit, well, then be prepared for the outcome of it. Whatever the fuck she said. She literally said it. Well, if you talk shit, you're going to get backlash. That's what she said about Gloria today. So I'm just curious why anybody, right? And I'm going to call them minions at this point because that's how they all acted. Any of the Patreon minions would go defend Gloria when you got your leader making comments like that. And I can say all this because I've been there. I've had a fucking cult myself on this app before. And people like love you so much that they'll do anything, they'll defend you through no matter what if you're sitting there fucking lying to their face. But the fact is that it was fine. Gloria was cool with any of y'all. Y'all thought she was the sweetest lady possible, right? And now, this morning, as she's being fucking bamboozled, as she's being ambushed by fucking all of Megan and Florida Man's people, not one of you bitches hopped in a fucking box. Not one. Even my people, I'm telling you this to. Nobody hopped in a fucking box that was in there watching to defend her.
Also, listen, I don't need any more screenshots because it's just gonna piss me off. I'm not gonna lie. But for real, listen, Bree, clearly you're listening, all right? And here's the thing. The way that you're like definitely 100% playing on words and shit, I understand that you want to have a platform. Like I told you before, I think you're good at a platform. I think that you'll have a lot of support. But the way that you're fucking like playing on words to make it seem some type of way, it'll catch you up in the end. If you don't believe me, ask HP, ask Price, ask all the old bigger creators that used to be live constantly with thousands of people in their live. Ask them. They'll tell you, you play on words too much and people catch on quicker. So keep doing that, okay? Nobody said that nobody ever stuck up for me or anything like that, okay? I spoke on the situation with Mikey and said that I was having a self-pity moment and was like, well, damn, nobody ever went to the front like that in that manner. Like, shit, now you're gonna like pick through the words that I'm saying? For one. For two, I don't know what it is, but I can't even put my fucking finger on it. I really cannot put my fucking finger on it. If Megan was this big, huge fucking boundary, then why the fuck wasn't it a boundary when me, Unknown, and Retina went back and forth with her panel? You want to bring it up now? You want to bring it up every second now, today? Why wasn't it a problem then? Why was it okay for lip gloss to be in your live box or fucking Shannon? Which, okay, fine. I'll even give Shannon the pass because Gloria went to her because I don't even know why the fuck you went to her, honestly, Gloria, to be 100 with you. But Shannon was the one that was going to call the police, so you guys wanted to update. Fine. But why was lip glossy? You knew she was lying. I mean, everybody was calling it in the comments. Why would you continue to keep her in the box? Hell, you even wanted her to finish what she was saying, knowing she was lying, talking out the side of her neck. But you wanted her to stay in there to what? Oh, because you just got to let them talk and they tell them.
Hey, let's not forget though, she wanted Shannon as bait, right? So she could get Dana into a box. So it was okay for Shannon to be in my box the whole entire time, even though we know what she said on the back end, so that Bree could get at Dana. Don't forget that part.
Oh, I didn't even realize that, to be honest with you. I was so fucking checked out. But I'm just saying, like, don't do that shit. Don't do that. Don't do that. Nobody is here trying to be in a fucking live on an app or anything like that, trying to be like, oh my God, I'm saying that you should not make this a big deal or nothing, you know, a racist piece of shit. Bitch, we literally were about to go to Bella's court to fucking blast these bitches, getting clips ready and everything. Nobody is fucking fighting over the, well, I don't know what y'all been doing the last few days, but I'm not in this box to fight for Megan. Megan ain't shit. She ain't got nothing to do with the reason why I'm in here. I'm just in here because I keep getting compared and there's no comparison.
And
at
that's
all.
why I just wanted to jump up.
Oh
and
no, it
add
wasn't
my
you though,
info.
man. Like, you might have you compared me in the box, but I'm telling you, people been comparing me. 100%. Bree been comparing me. 100%.
I have a question. Y'all all have a chat in Instagram? And I don't care, but do y'all?
Yes.
And
Bree,
have y'all been talking?
wait. Do me, Bree, Unknown, and Retina. So one night, I think it was maybe the last
No,
live
I don't
we
want you to
had.
explain, but when's the last time y'all chatted? Like
I
recently?
wrote in there today.
Then why are we all fucking arguing?
I have no idea. I have
This is
no idea.
stupid.
Unknown
Oh
was reading
my
them.
Well,
God.
You
I'm
didn't
gonna drop
respond.
down.
Unknown
Thank
is
you
the
again
only.
for letting me up. All right, bye.
Oh
So
my
Unknown,
God.
wait a minute. Unknown was reading. She did not respond. Bree, me, and Retina were responding. So that's why I'm like, wait, what the fuck am I being compared to now? And then I was told that I was compared to why was Bree the only one getting backlash when Florida Man went in her box, yet I was in the live as well, or some shit. Well, again, for one, the whole thing is completely different than women going after women versus a man after a woman. And I'll never look at that differently, ever. Second point, I was not mad or hurt or anything like that about Bree having Florida Man in her box. If I were, I would be making the same fucking big deal situation with Unknown just having him in her box. That wasn't my issue. My issue was the shit I didn't hear because I wasn't in the live. When the live was reposted and I watched the replay, I was like, whoa, what the fuck? And I went to Brie and we had conversations damn near daily. My first live, she was still a mod. I even told Queen of Blessings, bro, this is not a bash live to Brie. She can literally rewatch my live and see I'm not bashing her. And as far as Retina was on mute damn near the whole time. The only time that that Retina unmuted was when I spoke on Retina's video and said all it was Retina showing what was said or some shit. It wasn't like it wasn't about Bree. I think that's what I said. It wasn't even about Bree. It was more so about what was said or some shit. And Retina went off mute and was like, no, actually it was about Bree. Because Bree said that she didn't say she blocked or unblocked Florida Man or whatever, and she did. Or you get what I'm saying? Like, so that's why she unmuted to correct me. Not to throw little side jabs and digs at you, Bree.
Okay, but can I just say something? So, a lot of us have tried not to get in between y'all's beef, is what I'm calling it. Haven't said anything. I've been with the Rebecca Parks trying to see about that girl being found in Michigan, all this stuff. Haven't been saying nothing, letting y'all have y'all beef. And I think it's important that if y'all are having a conversation, then we're having a banter, which is including comment cousins giving their opinions about everybody right now. That doesn't need to be happening because we literally can stay out of it because y'all are having a chat off the fucking app. So why are we all fighting?
Bitch, I don't know. I literally just got compared, came up and said, "How you guys
I
doing?"
mean, this is y'all are all talking, so this needs to all stop now. Just it needs to all stop. I mean,
Like I said, if I felt, right, like if I felt like the back end shit was relevant, I still wouldn't fucking bring up the points that I'm bringing up now. I started this live, right, to defend fucking Gloria, which I couldn't do earlier. And what I'm saying is,
she was in a situation today. I get that part. Yes.
right, and that is what I essentially came live about, right? And then talking about all this other stuff, yes, Holly did put us in a whole entire group chat. And
Correction, bitch. Correction. The last live that we did, y'all bitches called me on a damn four-way motherfucking
well,
stage.
whatever.
And I went
You
right
know
to
that
that
I'm
motherfucking.
not like it's not funny. It's not funny. Okay. Anyways, I didn't know that. Anyways, there's a group chat with all four of us in it. Has there been discussions today? Yes, absolutely. Is my point getting across? Clearly, fucking not, because otherwise I wouldn't be speaking about it. I wouldn't be upset that my people can't comment on my own videos without feeling like they're gonna get attacked or harassed or blocked. And the same factor is that nobody felt comfortable to go defend Gloria because it was called out anybody on my fucking video. So why would they target themselves to either be blocked or anything where they want to sit comfortably in both places or be friends with both places, and B, they don't want to be a fucking target to Florida Man and all the fucking people.
That's a fact. That's
And
a
that's
fact.
what I'm saying is that clearly if I'm in a group chat with all four and I'm still addressing the shit out loud and online, it's my point is not getting fucking across in the back end. My feelings are still valid, and I'm still going to defend and stick up for the fucking people on this app and bring the shit forward, because at the end of the day, that's what the fuck I went live for, is that why the fuck did nobody, even my people, nobody hopped in a box? So either somebody's got, like, admit that it was because they were scared to be called a fucking racist because they got in a box in Megan's live to defend Gloria, or they were scared of being a target.
Actually, Mikla did down there. Mikla got at the very, very end. I'd already dropped out, but she did get in, and she was the only survivor that did go in.
Also, can we just make this point clear that nobody's fighting about the Megan shit? The issue is the narrative being around that Retina and or I are motherfucking racist.
Are y'all discussing it in your group chats?
No, well, I mean, I did today. I went to them today.
Well, then y'all discuss it there. The thing with Gloria today is separate because it's with the ops. That's a whole different ball game, really. Nobody's gonna be comfortable going over there. I'm sorry, Gloria. I love you to death, and if I'd have known, I don't know what I'd have done. I'd have just done a telepathy with you and said, "Get down from there." That's all I could do. But this is ridiculous. Y'all are literally having conversations off. No more of this talk. Y'all have this thing because I'm tired of feeling weird. I'm not doing it anymore. And if y'all are mad about how I feel, then go pout about it.
Nobody
Well,
should be mad.
I feel like Lori or Gigi just put me up a motherfucking. Okay.
But it's the truth. It is the truth, right? Because like I said, and I've said it in this live, Bree still has me on Snapchat. We're still mutuals on Instagram. And just the other day, like, I just noticed that she unfollowed me. She didn't block me on here, right? And I said that earlier. But you guys are still running around, and you have people also commenting on my videos. Well, where did Bree say that? And in the Patreon talking shit. Like, nobody's gonna stop and say fuck you to any of it. Like, especially me, of all people. I'm sorry. Y'all have been around long enough to know that I'm gonna fucking respond to shit. So when I'm getting these screenshots of what the fuck's going on or what's being said, yeah, I'm gonna fucking respond. And the fact that Bree wants to act all nonchalant and like fuck Gloria in her Patreon, but it was okay when Gloria was being used, right, as an asset to her live as a fucking streamer or playing a clip or finding the things, Gloria was fine. But all of a sudden today is fuck her. Well, it's her fault. Did you see the video she made? Well, it ain't got shit to do with us. You don't think I'm gonna fucking come live and defend Gloria? Fuck all you dumb bitches.
Hey,
Not you.
hey, now, from now on, if I'm in a live, if I go live right now and y'all come in my chat, but probably nobody would come, but anyways, my point would be, y'all not going to be talking about this shit because I'm going to say, go talk about it in your group chat. I don't want to hear it. None of us want to hear it. And none of us want the repercussions of any of it.
Hey, so look
And
at
there
that.
shouldn't
All right,
be repercussions for you guys.
I'm jumping down. Y'all be
She's
good.
here. Wait, just wait. Bree has entered the room. Gigi, there really shouldn't be repercussions of the common people. People that want to sit here, they want to sit there, they want to go over there. There should be no repercussions. There should be no calling out.
Y'all just this group chat is wonderful for us because y'all can go deal with it over there. Because we were being quiet to let y'all have your beef, and if y'all had to express yourselves in each live because you were mad about it, whatever it was, fine. But now we don't have to hear about it anymore because I'm literally going to tell each of you go to your group chat and discuss it.
Mm-hmm.
And if anybody feels I'm wrong, please let me know.
Let me go take myself out that damn grip. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. No, yeah, I only came up again because I was like, wait, stop comparing me. Because, yeah, no.
Go to say that in your group chat. We don't want to hear it.
That's because Snark's just a dumb bitch. So thank you if you got in a box to defend her because of Snark saying that she's fucking irrelevant and it's performative and all of the other bullshit that I literally left when she started talking because I can't stand her voice. That's all I heard was that Gloria was performative, and I left after that.
This is the only time I'm so glad there's a group chat.
But shut the hell up.
And I love eggnog. And Bree,
You.
I'm going to talk to you, so I'm going to go live and make everybody come to my room. How about that?
Nobody's coming to use your shopping cart, okay?
Whatever. You need feminine products, Bree.
Right. Mama Gigi has spoken.
I told you to start using some of them.
All right, I'm jumping down for real.
Is Bree not getting a box? She just
I
came
think you
over?
read Bev's wrong as Bree. Or Bev's name as Bree.
No, Bree literally came in here.
Oh.
I didn't mistake Bev. It was
Y'all
Bree,
about to be in timeout. I swear to God.
and her profile picture.
Yay for group chats. It relieves all of us.
So strong. Again.
What?
Gloria, please don't go over there ever again. I can't help you over there.
I won't go over there again. Don't worry about that.
I totally get your intention 100,000%. And if they didn't, I'm sorry for them, but I get it. And I was like, I could do telepathy. How do you say that? Whatever it is, ESPN something. Get over here.
I know. I don't know what I was thinking.
You tried to apologize, right? Like, you thought they were offended, and that's just your personality. That's just you. You went over there to apologize, and instead, they decided to drag you for apologizing.
They brought up old stuff. I turned into a P3DO and everything else. I don't know.
And that's what I'm saying is what bullshit it is that they can, like, right? They just allowed Nelson to say that. But when Smash made that analogy about Florida Man, everybody lost their fucking mind.
I have a question. Hi, everybody. Hi, Holly.
Hello.
Um, and this is for Gigi. Gigi, my question is, so when everybody got mad at Smash and they assumed that Regina and Holly Mae were mad at Smash, everybody then went against Smash and I, right? Saying things about me and Smash that they hadn't said to us in the boxes or in the comments. I mean, some pretty bad stuff, right? So my question is, you say you don't want people to pick sides. It shouldn't have to pick sides. But when people do things like that, to where people make like they're made, like they feel like they got to follow the masses, because if they disagree, then they kind of feel like they have to choose sides. And again, if you guys had that opinion about me, why fake the funk with me in the comments in the boxes when I wasn't going over there?
Malibu, this is about Retina, Unknown, Hallie Mae, and Bree. I don't have an answer for you.
But they got mad at because Retina joined Smash's box. This is where it really
But they can
came
discuss
to a
that in the
head.
group chat.
Okay, so you don't want to answer that question now.
It's not what do I need to answer?
Okay, thanks Retina for having me on.
All right, well, I'm about to get down now. Okay? Is that all you guys needed me for? Retina.
I'm so confused on what I was just asked. I don't know how that has to do with anything. For heaven's sakes.
I was over here on mute again. Sorry.
What the hell were you trying to say? Oh my god.
Holly's like, Retina. And I'm like, what, bitch? Mute. Like, this is just what I'm saying. Is like, this is just literally bullshit. And like I said, I'm actually not going to stop talking about it until there is a very loud and proud fucking live saying I was super wrong for calling Retina racist. That's all there is to it.
Aren't y'all discussing that in the chat though?
Group
No?
chat or not, I know I've said, I put my proof in there, I put the receipts, and like I've said, I said what I had to say in there. There's no resolution, so I'm out here.
Also, that allegation was said very loudly and publicly, and that again is on the YouTubes that I rewatch.
It's everywhere. And it's to
it
the point
is,
where even Hippie was like, did you guys call Retina racist? And it was fucking crickets.
but it's still between you guys.
How is it just between them when it was said live?
Not meaning like they were calling each other that, like, because one side wants us to say something, one side wants to say something, and I'm like, I mean,
Yeah, no, I think that Retina's talking more so about Unknown and Bree, making it very clear that they know damn well ain't none of us fucking racist. I don't think that falls on any of the comment people or any of the people that come in the panels, and you know what I'm saying? I think that more so is very direct on who she's looking for an apology from, who she's deserved an apology from, because again, don't do that. You
And
can
that's
say
what
a
I'm
lot
saying.
of
Like,
shit about all of us. We can all say a lot of shit about each other people, all the things, but something like that, no.
and that's what I'm saying. I'm not out here just like bashing. Oh, I'm not out here like bashing Bree and Unknown and causing a ruckus and putting facts out. Like, yes, we can talk about like friendship ending and those things on the back end or how I feel, but I'm saying if you're going to continue running with the narrative that I'm racist, you're not going to try and clear that up. I'm going to continue to have a fucking opinion. I'm going to continue to talk about it because I think it's fucked up.
And at this point, Megan don't even got to be mentioned in the fucking conversation because it ain't got a fuck thing to do with her at all. Everybody knows Megan. Everybody knows who Megan is. Everybody knows about Megan. If you don't believe me, bitch, I still got all the motherfucking clips. Okay?
When I
It was
entered her
more than
live,
just that fucking 3 a.m. phone call. Literally was way more than just that 3 a.m. phone call. Okay? So nobody's defending that. Nobody's, at least to my knowledge, nobody's defending that. Nobody's arguing that. Nobody's taking that feeling away from Brie at all. She's got every right to feel that way about anybody on the app who, you know what I'm saying, is racist in any form. Any form. Okay? But let's not twist situations to make it seem some type of way when no, it wasn't that. And don't put no false label like that, and don't insinuate me. I wasn't even a fuck around shit. But even if I was, the live that Megan came in and tried to fucking, I don't know what she did, tried to play where she was streaming her live and we were talking to OG and Mittens and all them in her panel while we were live on my live. That was me, me, Unknown, and Retina the entire fucking time Megan was in there. Again, this shit goes deep with us three. Regardless who everybody likes, who everybody don't like, who whatever, what side you fall on, within this shit, at the end of the day, can't nobody take that from us three. This shit goes deep. All right, I'm getting down.
yep, I gotta take down all this plastic out of this fucking bathroom. How about you just stick to back ends and go away? How about that? Anyhoozle, yeah. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for hanging out.
I'm gonna go see what other weird box I can go get into, and
Gloria should help you and get no boxes the rest of the night.
no more
Hey,
boxes.
the fact that like people legitimately are like, oh, well, Rashina and them are cool. Did anybody hear how Megan addressed me when I went into her live today? Like, yeah, we're real cool. We're real cool with the name calling. Like, bitch, be for real. Exactly, Virgo. You think her and I are just buddy? She only said that, like, to me, it seemed like because of the people in her boxes. She knows how much heat I've taken all fucking week. So, I mean, again, that's just fucking Megan, and that's why people don't fucking sit with her. There's more reasons than just the racism that people don't fuck with Megan. Yeah. Can somebody put Gloria on their TikTok 360, please?
I need my own ankle monitor.
Oh, okay, FWA Junior. Good Lord. All right, I hope y'all had a wonderful weekend. You better get to bed. You know, Monday is coming soon. Gotta get back to the grind.
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
I do. Going to crime side. It is wild, a little bit wild over there. I tuned in just for a little bit while I was painting. I was like, damn. All right. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for listening.
Truly, thank you, Retina. Thank you so much.
Stop saying that. You don't have to. Just, it was a bunch of bullshit today. All right. Love you. Bye.